my goodness, I'm having problems with my stream out tonight, guys. Sorry. Okay, let's see who's here. Hello, Ed. Hello, Gina. Hello, Lani. Hello, Jessie. I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, so today I've had a pretty stuffed up day, to be honest. It hasn't been too good of a day. I don't know if you guys can notice, but I dyed my hair. Oh, hi, Mum. Hi, Rachel. I dyed my hair. It was supposed to be pink and then purple at the ends, but we couldn't get the pink, so it turned out all purple. Well, not only has my hair turned out purple, my showers turned out purple, my hands have turned out purple. I don't know if you want to see, yeah. So I look like Smurfette at the moment. Then my StreamYard's buggering out. Oh, hello, Jessie. So, um, no, not Smurfette. I look like an Oompa Loompa. Hello, hello, hello. Alfana. Yes, I do. Alrighty, so there's 8 people viewing. Oh wait. I have to get onto my Facebook because last night I didn't. I don't even think I posted this to Facebook, so it doesn't matter. I didn't. Oh, I guess already. Okay, Lani. I stream. I didn't. Oh,
Hello.
hello. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments too. Yeah, I didn't
Can
see
you hear me?
that there were other comments coming up. Yeah, can you hear me, Dom? Oh, you're cutting in and
Yeah,
out
I
now,
can.
Lani. Okay, now you can. Yeah. Alright, so guys, I tried to
Am
do a
I?
live EVP. I tried to do a live EVP this morning, because I thought I worked out how to. Oh, look at my hand. I thought I worked out how to screen share. Um, I didn't work out how to screen share. I just worked out how to get on live about 8 times and stuff with poor people's heads. But I'm going to give you guys an option, and there's 7 of you that I can see are in chat at the moment. Would you guys rather do the second part of the quiz that we started off doing a few weeks ago, or would you rather try to do an EVP, even though it's only 7:30 here? I don't really do them usually this early, but there's two, yeah. With the EVPs though, this is something that I will say before I get into it, because there's so many people. Oh, well, I mean, there's only 5, but because there's more than one person, and I'm only usually used to doing it like one on one, I'm not sure how. Um, I'm not sure how. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure how it will go, but I can. If there is anyone here that has any questions that they'd like to, I don't know, put towards the spirits or whatever, I'm more than happy to try it. The only thing is because I can't screen share, I'd have to do it like, oh, I don't even know if you guys would be able to see, but like holding my iPad up. So do you want to comment? Thank you, Mum. Do you want to comment what would you rather do? Oh, hang on a second. I need to bring someone into this chat because something really freaky happened to me this morning. But just give me a second. Let me talk for 1 sec, please.
Hey, everyone. I will come on camera. I'm just having a cigarette and I don't want to be on camera when I'm having a smoke. So, yes. And I burnt my head when I was straightening my hair and it really hurts. Just that I'll put that out there. But your hair looks really good, by the way.
Oh, thank
It's my
you. Jessie
favourite
actually did
colour.
it. Jessie actually did it. I wanted it pink and then purple at the bottom. I did it 2 weeks ago, but it did because it's only like blood stuff. It didn't last for too long. Sorry guys, this really is unprofessional,
Well
but
done, Jessie.
Okay, so this morning, I'm just gonna freeze in on something. This morning, I was doing an EVP, or I was trying to screen share. That's how it all started. I was trying to screen share, and so when I get into the EVP app, I delete the last session that I did, and I go from like the time that I've gotten on. Um, the first word that comes through was someone's name, and I only know one person who has this name. I'm not going to say it at the moment. I want him to come into chat if he can. And the next thing that was said was something that had like I messaged him because I was quite worried, but oh, he's not online. Um, oh, he just went live right now. Okay, I'll just tell you. I'll tell you what it was. I was doing an EVP this morning, and two words come up. The first word was fire. Oh no, the first word was Robert, and the second word was fire. And I'm going to show you. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, hang on, that just went into messages then.
You may need to turn your light off.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even know where it is. Hold up, guys. Can you see?
Yes.
And you can see what time it was here. So that was at 12:57 a.m. this morning. And hang on, I'll just turn my light back on. So I messaged Robbie because yeah, he just went live just now. Well, I've messaged him just now, so hopefully he sees that. And I'm still live when he finishes. But I messaged him and I just said, Robbie, you're the only Robert that I know. I've just done an EVP and this has come through. And I sent the screenshot of that through, and then I said to him, I'll let you know what other words come through. And then I fell asleep, so I totally forgot to send the other words through. Well, he messaged me back and he voice messaged me back and he said, oh my goodness, I bought a brand new back massager. And at the time that we were live on Urban's panel last night, the back massager actually caught on fire in his room. So that's just, I don't know, it's a bit freaky. Oh, my chat's frozen again. How do you say that name, Lani? Mr. What is it? Archimedes?
I can't see the chat. Because if
I
I
think
turn my chat on,
I think it's
I'll,
Mr. Archimedes. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it right, but hello. Did any of these really? Yeah, Rachel. Honestly, I'd play. Pardon?
That's Dave. That's Dave G.
That's Dave. Oh, that's Dave G. Oh, is it?
That's.
I've got Dave G on Facebook. Hi, Dave G. Sorry. Yeah, Robbie. When he sent me that voice recording, I was like, holy crap! And yeah, it really blew me away. But this isn't the first. I usually do EVPs, and it's just like sometimes I'll do them to try to connect. Robbie Raid. Oh, did Robbie send you all over here? Robbie's live now, but I want him to tell everybody what happened this morning. Oh, I think he's raiding my channel. Hi, Lufa, how are you? Oh, bless him. Thank you, Mitch. Oh my goodness, the chat's just like flying now. Oh, you look nice, Lonnie.
I got this puffy jacket on, and it's like keeping me so warm. So cold here in Australia.
Yeah. Yes, Miss Murder, I am an Aussie.
Yes, we are Aussies.
Thank you for coming, Sunshine Vibes. Oh, bless Robbie. Come on, Robbie, because I need you to come up and tell everybody. I'd play the message, but I don't want to play it without asking him. So I've sent him a message. But oh, I'm in Brisbane too. I love New Zealand. Well, thank you very much for coming over. Just Mary, I think it is. Thank you. Robbie is on his way. Oh, sorry guys. I won't touch the camera.
Sorry, I've had his camera back off.
Yeah, I'm also in Brisbane. Oh, if my phone drops, I'm so sorry, guys. Um, yeah, so sorry. I was meant to come on at 6:30, and then I ended up feeding the kids and everything, and then I had to feed myself, and then I dyed my hair. Just had to look nice on here, and then um. Thank you, Bear. Kind of cold. Oh, he loves me. I love him to death too, honestly. Robbie, can you please come up on panel because I was just telling everyone about what happened this morning. Thank you, Sazzy's Nails. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Bedtime Clown. Thank you, Stephanie. If I've missed anyone, I'm really sorry. Oh no, it's gonna be this problem again. How do I share the link for Robbie to come up?
Just click on the link. Click on the link, copy it, and then paste it into the chat.
Okay. And if anyone else wants to come up, you're more than welcome. Yeah, I was so excited this morning. Like, the only Robert that I knew is Robbie. So when I messaged him, I didn't expect to get the message back that I did. Oh, thank you, Lupa. It was supposed to be pink and purple, but I could only get purple. So thank you very much for coming, Bedtime Clown. Oh, thank you, Stephanie.
It's so cold here.
Winter in Australia.
I think our penguins have turned into our kangaroos have turned into penguins.
I was reading you from bed. Can you jump up without even showing your face, Robbie? I just want to brag about what happened. Thank you for coming, Stefan. Oh, Irvin, I shared the link for when you're ready. Oh my goodness, this chat is like skipping. Is it Luke and May? Am I right in how I pronounce it? Oh yeah. All right. Hold up 2 seconds, Robbie.
Hi.
Hello, handsome.
Can you hear my vibrating heating pad?
I thought you were gonna say something else. No, I can't.
Okay, good.
All right, how are you today?
Well, it's 3:29 in the morning and I was getting in bed, and so I went live just now from bed so we could raid you.
Oh, you're so sweet, Robbie. I love you so much. Thank you, Mustang Sally.
But yes.
All right.
So the fire thing. Do you know if I could upload the screenshot that you sent?
I don't know how to script. Okay, what I have to do to send was I'll have to turn my light off, and I'm going to show them on my iPad. But okay, so this morning at our time at 12:57, I was just trying to screen share from, like, I'm new to all of this, so I was trying to screen share from my iPad to the computer or to my phone. And so I started doing an EVP, and the first two words that come up were, excuse me for 1 sec. Ah, I did it again. Hold up.
Ooh. And what's very strange about that is just this morning, and you know what? it's actually, we're really lucky our house didn't burn down because so I bought this new, it's called a massage punching gun, and you hold it up, you charge it, and then it punches your neck and it massages you. Well, I've been sharing it with my aunt because she likes it, and we've been plugging it in the hallway to charge it. Well, plugged it in, and that was around the time you sent it to me, and it was last night before I was going to bed around this time. And all of a sudden, I'm looking around and I start smelling like, I'm like, what the heck is on fire? It smelled like wood fire. It smelled like electric fire. And I look over, and the charging cord is literally smoking inside of the massage gun. So I don't know. I don't know if you were meant to send that before that happened, but I think you sent that right after it happened. I'm pretty sure.
And I didn't send it to you straight away after it happened either. I was buggering around with Jesse. It took me, honestly, I was trying to screen share for a good 2.5 hours, and then I just gave up in the end. That's when I thought, oh, I better send this to Robbie. And yeah, once I sent it to Robbie and I got the reply back this morning, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And there are like a heap of other words in there that I haven't. I know, Mum, he really is cute, isn't he? My mother-in-law just said that you're cute, Robbie.
Aw. Thank you. Oh, is that Rhonda?
Yes, it is.
And then you also mentioned
I wasn't gonna say this, but go on, Robbie.
so when I went out with Molly Golightly, she was making me kiss a lot of men at the bar. And so one of them name was John, and I don't know what his friend's name was, but you had two other names pop up. So but that's
And it was John and Ethan were the names that popped up. So I sent Robbie another message saying like, does John or Ethan resonate to you at all? And yeah, Robbie sent me a message back saying, well, yeah, it does. So it was actually quite, I've had a very productive day when it comes to the EVP.
well, I'm gonna keep that in mind too, the whole fire thing, because that's one of my biggest so what I'm planning on rearranging my room here pretty soon. So I'm gonna make sure all the electrical outlets are good to go. Maybe that was a sign.
I might have to keep an eye on the EVP and make sure that it doesn't mention you anymore. As I said to Robbie, I said I think the spirits are sort of, passing on messages subtly without like yeah, it really was a spin out there. And I'm so glad that you're okay, Robbie.
Yeah, and if it tells you anything about my car, you let me know, because the check engine light just came on.
Oh my goodness, I think oh wait, there was it's on my phone. There was a whole heap of other words. Jesse, was there I'm pretty sure I saw engine and I seen box and I seen weekend, and weekend today's Saturday in Australia, so I don't know what day it is over there. But
Whoa. I looked underneath my car because it said the check engine light was on, and there's this thing dangling. So I'm gonna have to go ask a mechanic what it is dangling underneath my. Hey, Siren.
that doesn't sound too good, Robbie.
Well, you know what the good thing is though? It's not blinking check-in. If it was a blinking one, then it would be bad. It would be like an emergency, but it's just a solid one.
Well, don't worry, Robbie. The spirits have you because they're passing me messages to give to you. So
Well,
they're looking out for you, definitely.
And I love the purple hair tonight. You look very Demi Lovato, as usual.
Oh, thank you. I dyed it, just before. I look like Smurfette too. My whole body's sort of a purpley bluey color, so I'm gonna have fun later.
That's what happens when I dye my beard. I get all the black stuff all over my hands.
Poor Jesse, he's got it all over his belly because Jesse did my hair, so he's got it like from here downwards, and then he's got it all up his arm. I think he looks like me.
Well, I'm going to keep listening from the chat, but I just wanted to come up and share.
Thank you so much for that, Robbie, because I didn't want to spill my guts without you saying it yourself, really. But yeah, thank you very much, and I hope that you have a good sleep.
Yeah, well, I'll be
keep that massager off.
It's on right now. Can you hear it? It's like zzz.
I can actually. Yeah, I can.
Okay. Bye, ladies.
All right, Robbie. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Love you, Robbie. Bye. Bye.
Okay. Thank you for joining, Lynn. Hi, Matt. Hello, Bobby Pin. Oh, Robbie loves me. I love him to death, honestly. Oh, and that's as far as I'm waiting on a marijuana emoji. Isn't that like close enough? Um, but thank you guys all for coming. That's what I was asking before. There was only 5 people in the chat before. Now there's 24. So I've got like Lani and I were talking about 2 different things that we could do tonight. We could do the second part of the trivia that we started like weeks ago, or I could try to do. I mean, it's only 7:30 here. If I did an EVP, I'd probably want to come on a little bit later. Which for Americans, it's not the time difference totally sucks. But I like doing the EVPs probably from 11 o'clock onwards. But it's totally up to you guys what you guys in the chat want to do. What do you want to do?
All
Or
I
I've
know
got
is
like,
my hair's just gone like retarded.
I'm actually digging this purple
Am I
color.
buffing?
No, I can hear you.
My hair's gone
I can hear
retarded.
you. Yeah, I heard
No,
you.
your hair's good. I'm talking about my hair. My hair's gone retarded.
Wait until I take
Oh
this
my
off. Like,
god.
look
Ugh,
like I've got a
it's got no
bee's nest
life
on my
to it.
head. Um, alrighty, so who wants?
Your hair looks good.
Thank you.
I can't see chat, so I don't know who wants to do what.
Yeah, there's not actually anyone that has commented yet, so I don't know. Does anyone else want to come up on panel to do the quiz? And with it, it's not like okay. So I did do a special. Hello, Peach. Well, okay, we've already got 1 vote, and that was for an EVP, which is exciting because I haven't done a live EVP yet. So I was trying so hard this morning too, but hang on a second. Miss Meta, I can come up and mini interview. Oh, you're more than welcome. Can you see the link or do I need to drop it again? Does anyone else want to come up? Honestly, anyone's more than welcome up to jump on the panel. And I know that Irvin will be coming on soon. Alright, so like there's like 3 or 4 EVPs so far. So I guess EVP. Alright then, well I'll okay, there's one. Oh, sorry, Miss Erna, hold on 2 seconds.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, there you go.
How you going?
I'm good, how are you?
It's good to see a fellow Aussie.
There's 3 Aussies on panel.
Oh my god, that was.
Yay!
Did you just see that?
What?
The camera was so close to my face. I swear you guys just saw it up my
Yeah,
nose.
I've had that happen before. It's like
That was a bit embarrassing.
Go back. How you going?
I'm very well, how are you?
That was so embarrassing. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh, don't
No,
be sorry,
it's
Lani.
okay. It happens to all of us. It's like you get so close. It's like you can see your nose hairs.
No,
I need more Aussie channels in my life, so I've subscribed. But I was going to mini interview you. It's like, what? Yeah. I can see like you're new. What do you do? What does you do?
What does I do? Okay, well, pretty much I do tarot readings, mediumships.
Nice.
It's the spiritual side. So not true crime, not I've sort of stepped out and gone a totally different. Yeah.
Yep. As you can tell by my name, that's what I do. So,
pardon?
But I'm on. As you can tell by my name, that's what I do. True crime. So I think.
But honestly, I wanted to get into true crime, but in all honesty, there's so many. You know, I was going to make it like on some days I'll come on and do readings, and then on other days I was going to cover, I don't know, Aussie cases because it's mostly, you know, what's and American cases that get covered. So, and there's so many Australian cases that not many, you know, international countries would know about Daniel Morcombe or you know, like
I
Anita Cobby?
Yeah, I just did a follow-up recap on Jaden Lesky.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so because Greg Domasevic, you know, who got acquitted for killing him, did an interview with 60 Minutes like a couple of months ago, and now he's gone missing. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, there's heaps of cases. Like, people are just so focused on Watts, Vallow, Morphew, you know, yeah. So I get it. Yeah, I started out that way, wanting to do, yeah, like I think I did a short one ages ago on Anita Cobby. Haven't done Morecambe. But yeah, so but it also takes a lot of energy out of you.
Yeah.
If you're like an empath like me, like I've had to take a break this year because it's been so draining. And I've just taken on a missing persons case in Ohio. But I hate to say it, I kind of wish I didn't, because one, I now have to live on Ohio time, and two, it's draining. But I understand what you do would be.
Are you doing a
draining.
missing case, a missing persons case? Is it Summer Wells that you're covering? No.
No, is a bloke out of Nelsonville, Ohio. He's been missing since the 4th of June. A friend of mine here let me know about it because she's been friends with him for 4 years. So I was sort of thought, okay, I'll see what I can do. He wasn't in NamUs after 3 weeks, so I got him onto NamUs. I went in there and added him, and then the sheriff's office did the rest, you know, to get it all done. But he's still missing. Drug user, alcoholic, not worth looking for, you know, that whole kind of, you know, it's not the preacher's daughter. If it was the, you know, if it was the priest's daughter, she would have been found by now. But so it's unfortunate, you know. So with your readings, do you cross over like into true crime?
Okay. Well, my readings, I can't at the moment. I can't really say too much because it hasn't gone to court, this case at the moment. But I'm sort of very heavily involved in a case that happened in Sydney. And the man that I can't really say too much because I don't know what I can say. He hasn't been sentenced yet, but it was very close to myself. It actually affected me, but there's more to it than that also. But I can't really say anything until September, until he gets sentenced.
Yeah.
I don't want to jeopardize the case, and not just that, I also may still have to testify myself. So
definitely don't say anything. I learned that from a missing persons case in Texas almost 3 years ago. Pissed off the sheriff of Panola County in Texas, and you know, they're like, don't jeopardize the case. And yeah, you kind of learn a lot as a YouTuber about ethics and what to put out there and what not to put out there. You want to get that, like, social media is such a curse and a blessing at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, you want to get as many people to watch this, you know, and people will go, oh, you just want it for the views. And I'm like, fuck yeah, excuse my language. Yeah, I do. If it's a missing persons video, you want as many people to see it. But you don't want the people who are involved to do a runner.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Well, this person is locked up, but in saying that, it was like there was sort of I had nothing to do with it, obviously, as I'm out and everything. But my gift sort of led me to find things to do with this case, sort of thing, and also I knew the person who committed the crime, and that's why I think the spirit, like this lady's spirit, did come to me and sort of helped me help the police. Like, there's a lot to it. But once he, as I've said it a few times, like when I did my first live, I sort of just, did an introduction and how long I've been doing this for, and just sort of, said a little bit about myself. And I think I went a bit too into it, to be honest, for my own liking. And since then, I've even had someone commented not long ago to me that, oh, well, I didn't date a murderer. And it was like, huh? Yeah.
Oh, look,
so,
we've all done it. I've said I got in real trouble for calling a state trooper a murderer. I literally had to change the thumbnail because it was a small town. He was acquitted for killing an unarmed black man, but a lot of them get off, and in my eyes, he was still a murderer. It's just that, small town Texas, there was a lot of corruption going on in that. And so, look, I've done it. A lot of us have done it, but, we live and learn, I think. But, and so is that how you met Robbie?
I've watched Robbie for ages. And
he loved Robbie.
Yes. I think he was doing a reading one night, and I asked him to draw me a card, but I had, in front of my partner, I had said a question, and the question was, am I going to start this YouTube channel? I've been wanting to do this probably since 2016, since what happened to me happened, and my first actual experience with having contact with a spirit and a spirit leading me somewhere. It was just really, for years I thought I was crazy. For years I thought that there was things in my head that were, but I've since learnt that I guess that I was born with something that's very special, and not many people believe, and not many people, trust people like myself. But in all honesty, that's why I basically come on. Like, I haven't been on for a few weeks now because all this bullshit that's been happening on YouTube, I just sort of thought, hey, I'm only new to this crap. I'm just going to step back because this is too much for me.
You
I
have
thought
to.
that I thought I was doing, I tried to help a community from getting, I don't know, frauded and scammed in my eyes, and it all sort of blew up in my face. So I thought, well, you know what? Fuck yous all. I'm just gonna, sit back and not even involve myself in, any of the
That's why I always say no good deed goes unpunished. Honey.
Yeah.
No good deed ever goes unpunished. You can have the best intentions, and there will just be that just small amount of assholes out there who just ruin your day, week, month. Yeah. But there's at least there's heaps more of us out there that, than there are of those kinds of people.
Someone in chat, I think it's Native Soldier 1987. What's up, ladies? How's it going? I need some advice. What's up?
What kind of advice?
Any way that we can.
Don't ask me anything about saving money, or I'm not good at that. What kind of? I think I've known Robbie for a couple of years.
Oh yeah, send me a photo, Pete. I absolutely love it.
I love the purple. Actually, I shouldn't have put this top on because I got the green screen on. Yeah, whatever.
Is that like blood or something behind you?
Yeah.
That looks nice. I just noticed.
Maybe I'll change the green screen. Maybe I'll just be a.
No, that looks bad. Leave it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Freaking loves Aussies.
Yeah, no,
you gotta say, I fucking love Aussies, Irvin. I told you.
Yep. Fucking love Aussies.
Good night, Mom. I can help you pack a bowl advice. Oh, I fucking love Lupa. I swear. 420, baby.
Yeah, Robbie. I think it's been a couple of years. How did I find Robbie? I think through Marissa. I think through Molly.
Yeah, I love Molly too.
I think so. Friends with Molly. Friends with Gingerlocks. Actually, I stayed with Gingerlock's mum. When I went over for 5 weeks, but I didn't get to catch up with Marissa. What was the advice? Who needed the advice?
Yes, Irvin, you got it right. Fuck off.
Okay, so the advice was. The question was, I'm getting married July 31st. That's soon. That's like 2 weeks. But these last few months, we've been fighting like cats and dogs. I mean, I love her, but she's been getting on my bloody nerves lately.
Finally, I've only been backstage for like 20 minutes, Rob.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lani. I didn't know.
Like, why fucking takes that long? Hey, can I smoke here?
Yeah. You know what? I was actually... Go for it. We're all smokers on panel then. I'll
have one with you, okay?
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Jesse, you're a male. How about you give Native some advice? Because you live with a total bitch.
I'll have a smoko. We're working really hard.
Robbie said good night, Mom.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bridget.
I'm Lani.
Well, that's Lani on that side, and I'm Tamara, but yeah, I named myself Ms. T.
Whereabouts in Australia do you live?
I'm in Brisbane. I'm between Brisbane, west, so between Brisbane and Ipswich.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is that near us, Jesse?
I'm in Port Macquarie, New South Wales.
Which is not near us-ish.
And I'm also in Brisbane.
Yes.
I think Ipswich, I'm pretty sure that is near us. Well, not like near us, but about half an hour or something away.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle.
No? Okay, Jesse said no. So it's
we might even be like, we could be neighbours and not even know it. It'd be funny.
Have you heard of Cabo?
Of where?
Cabo. I'm not going to say the full place, but Cabo.
North Brisbane.
Is it North Brisbane, Jesse?
The Moray?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. My mother-in-law lives where you just said. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I lived in the Moray. Okay, this advice. We would need more information, Native Soldier. What have you been fighting about for the last few months? We've been fighting. They're due to get married in 2 weeks. This is the guy talking.
I'm just going to say something.
Unless it's a same-sex marriage, but I'm assuming Native Soldier is male.
As someone who's been with my partner for 3 years and before that, I was with my ex for 12 years. I think everyone tends to fight, don't they? I guess how you come together afterwards, and if you come together afterwards.
Yeah. Depends what you're fighting about. Some things are deal breakers, and some stuff is just when they seriously say don't sweat the small stuff. Like in comparison to other stuff, it's just, pick your battles. If it's
as Peach just said, as long as it's not toxic.
Yeah, as long as it's not toxic, as long as you're not, physically, mentally, emotionally hurting other people as long as it's not signs of abuse. I can help you there. I've got a psychology background.
Oh, wow.
On that one. But yeah, we will probably need more information. So I don't know if you want to talk privately. I guess just email me or email us, any of us, if we can help. I don't know.
Jesse, can you go over and sub to Miss Murder's channel, please?
You can get the Robbie, weddings make me
Serve crab legs. Oh.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard. I know you feel like you've got the pressure on you because it's only like a couple of weeks away, but depends. Yeah, Peach doing a degree right now. Yeah, psych. Yeah, psych's fun. Just have a party, but don't actually get married. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you, Robbie. There you go, guys. Can you all go over and sub to Miss Murder's channel too? Oh my goodness, you got blood on your cup.
Cool. It's a green screen, but everything blue is kind of like I'm kind of bleeding. Excellent.
That was awesome.
But yeah, coming from someone who's been married too long, hang on, 12 years, you're gonna fight. It's gonna happen. Sometimes like cats and dogs, but it really does depend on what you're fighting about. Yeah.
Welcome, Sandra.
So the only medium kind of thing I had on my channel, I think it might have been a couple of years ago. I did have a friend of mine wrote a book based on the Watts case, but it was inspired by the events, so everything was changed over, like the characters and things like that, but it was the same kind of story. And a friend of hers was a medium and came on to talk about the Watts case, but that was I think that's the only one I've had on my channel. So
yeah, I don't there's not many, like there's a couple that I've followed for years, but you don't really find many good channels that have mediums, or because pretty much a mediumship is like tarot reading is easy. Like it's, the cards determine the answer and I just read to you what I'm being shown.
Mm-hmm.
Mediumships is completely like, a mediumship will drain me up to 3 days afterwards. It literally it takes all my energy. It's something that I have to prepare myself to do if I'm going to do a mediumship, and I've got to make sure that I haven't got other bookings on either side, whether it be the day before or the day after, even due to just how drained I get.
No, I can totally totally understand that. Not from a mediumship kind of thing, but kind of getting into like a missing persons case or things like that. Just the energy that drains from you for days afterwards, and you just can't. After that, you just can't function, properly. Yeah.
And when you've got a family and you've got to worry about, your children and everything else, it's not. I can't really get myself in that. But in saying that, there's times where I can be just sitting there doing my own thing. Like I often do the cards. So I'll just sit there and draw my own cards. I'll draw Jesse's cards. I'll, just bugger around with my cards. And there's been times where I've just been sitting there, I haven't meditated. I haven't, so before I do mediumships, I usually burn sage. I'll put my incense on so that I feel comfortable. I do meditation before and after. I say the prayers and everything. There's been times where I haven't done any of that and I've had spirits come through to me.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'll be talking and then I'll look at my other half and I'm like, that's not me. And finally now he knows and he understands that what I do and what happens, and he's seen it firsthand. It's I guess I'm really lucky that I've got a very supportive partner.
Yeah,
he's behind me
imagine
no
if you
matter what.
didn't. Oh my god.
No, yeah. Well, see, the case that I was saying about before, I had the police come. So we're from Sydney originally, and we moved up here in 2019. A few months after we moved up here, I had the New South Wales police fly up here. I didn't know, they didn't get in contact with me before or anything. And they came and got me from Jesse's mum's house and took me into the police station for 4 hours to question me. And basically, at first, they thought that I had something to do with it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards,
that's where their mindset will go. Yeah.
Oh, and I'll tell you what, I was dead set shitting myself because there was all this other stuff. I obviously didn't know that this person had done anything like that. So it was all. I was getting messages from people on Facebook that I didn't know, and then the accounts were disappearing. So it was coming up Facebook user, and it was the things that I was being sent. It was really scary. So I thought, all right, I'm just distancing myself. I'm
had
not gonna
that
have
happen in the Texas case. Yeah, weird.
I'm just gonna, distance myself, not have anything to do with them or anything. And yeah, so moved, totally forgot about it and everything. And I had the police come up with. I don't know.
Well, I guess they're going.
Had something to do with it.
How do you know that? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's when I can tell my story, it's going to be so good to be able to get it off my chest and explain.
It'll be cathartic for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I've carried this around for years now. It's just getting way too much, and I don't know what I can and can't say because the police said to me after they took me home that day, they were like, well, we go to court next year. There's a big chance that we're going to need.
Yeah, you don't want to say something and have the evidence thrown out.
Well, and not just that, I'm still worried that they might have it in their heads that there's too much that I knew and that I had seen, but I hadn't seen firsthand. But I had seen that I wouldn't have been able to know or without either being involved or really having this gift. So, it was. I don't know. It was, and it still is a bit of a ride. I've totally moved. I haven't told anyone where I've gone or anything. Just I know that this man's in jail and everything, but
that still doesn't stop you from being on edge.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor thing.
And it also there's sort of more to it. There's more into it than that, but it did affect me too. There was things that I found out while I was in the police station that I didn't know about myself. It was. There's just so much to it, and I can't wait until it does go to court because it feels like it's just dragged on for the last 2 years, with COVID and everything else. But in the last, what would you say, Jessie, about 2 years, it's also come out that his ex-partner before this lady has also gone missing and hasn't been seen for, I think it was 15 years or something. So I don't think this lady was his first, and I'm lucky that I wasn't the last that he did before he got arrested.
Depending, and I know we don't need to get into details or anything, but depending on the degree too, I find we all know this. It's usually an escalation. So if what he has done is up here, there's a strong chance that he's done this before and started, down here and then gone to here and then gone to here.
I know that I can say this because this is part of the information that the police did release.
Okay.
The lady's head was found. The rest of her body wasn't found. But I was sort of yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that historically people don't start with decapitation.
Exactly.
They start with harming animals and stalking and rape.
And see, and saying that, what you just said then, while I was in a police station, I found out that not only was that there was, I think, 4 or 5 ladies that were alive, that there was video footage of this man doing things. So yeah, there's a lot more to it, and I'm very, very lucky that I have kids, and I think that the only thing that really saved me was having my children in the house at the time that they were. So
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think at one stage my partner was even like, "Yeah, are you sure that you weren't involved?" But yeah, it's just like Kathleen Knight. Oh, Peach, bringing her up. Do you? Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
She's another story
And
altogether.
the Hello Kitty murder. That was a very warped up one too.
Jeez. Yeah, we've had some big ones. But like you say, you know, like the Australian stuff, it kind of just doesn't get covered, you know. Like Ivan Milat and I don't know, just all different. But wow. Yeah.
There's a few, because I'm from Sydney, so there's a few.
If I can help you in any way, just let me know.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm not sure if I haven't had any contact back whether or not I need to go to court to testify, and it's like I've been saying to Jesse.
You haven't been subpoenaed or anything?
No, I haven't. But then in saying that, we've also moved, so there's a big chance that
that's not going to matter. They'll find they'll be able to find you.
But I think that it was more that they didn't really. There's people in Sydney where it happened that they could get to probably go and testify, whereas I'm all the way up here. They'd have to pay for me to get to Sydney. They'd also have to pay for hotels for me while I'm down there.
Quarantine.
And it wasn't just that. My kids too. Yeah. So. Oh, have I got 204 subscribers, Robbie? Thank you.
Hey, it was like, what was it before?
I started off with like 180 today, I think. Thank you, guys.
194 on here, and I haven't refreshed. Now it's 204. Yay!
Oh, I love you all. Thank you so much.
We can build that shit. We'll build it. No worries.
Well, as I said, like I'd rather have a few, loyal subs that believe in what I do and want to support me than have all these people that are going to watch me and sit there and say, "Oh, bullshit," or whatever. Like,
or follow you for the drama or whatever.
I've done it over and over and over, and I don't know how many times I need to prove myself, even online, or like I've had my own tarot business, which I've had on Facebook for about 6 years or something now. So I've been doing this for a long. Like, I'm 36, and for probably the last, I'd say, 20 years, I've been doing tarot cards.
You're what now? 36.
Yeah.
Man, I thought you were like 25.
Oh, thank you. I really like you.
Yeah, I thought you were like 25. I thought you were young. I thought you were younger than my son, who's 28.
Oh, thank you.
Like,
I do tell people that I'm 21. So which doesn't work out because I've got an 18-year-old daughter, so it doesn't really work out.
Yep.
Yeah, Jesse just told you I'm 21.
21. Yeah, I'm 21 and 21 and 4.
You will laugh. My aunt lived in Australia and she picked the accent up. Really? I don't know. I love the Americans' accent. I love British accents. I don't really see but then again, I hear Aussies all day, every day, but I don't see our accent being good.
Our accent? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm half Maori, so We can start talking and talking about fish and chips and nate ranganui and all the rest.
Oh, we've got someone that just jumped in. Thank you, Laurie, for coming over. Thank you, KJ from Sydney.
I'm just going to sit here and smoke and, kick me off when you want. It's fine. But no, I'm glad I met you. I'm glad I saw Robbie was up at what time is it, Robbie? Mountain time. 6, 5, 4. Why are you up at 4, 5 a.m.? 8, 6. I can't even do my math. 6, 5. It's
Robbie's
4.
always awake.
Why are you up at 4, Robbie? Why? What are you doing? But yeah, he did a sneaky live to come raid here, so that was good.
How's it? I was live and I said, "Oh, Robbie just went live," because I just sent him a message asking him if he could come up and tell about the EVP that I did this morning. And yeah, then when I seen the first that I seen Robbie, I was like, "Oh,
hang on,
all right, that was
my other question. That was my other question. What's EVP?
Okay, so
I'm kind of newbie to this, right? So
do you know what a spirit box is?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And pretty much a spirit box. It's an app. Well, the ones that I've got one that I paid $80 for, and
it will give you words, right?
The one that I paid $80 for, I thought, this would be the best. Paid $80 and it gives you words that are in German or something.
German?
Yeah. And you can spell it down as much as you want. I don't know what they're saying, but it wasn't anything that I could understand. So the other ones that I've got, I find that there's I think it's called Ghost Hunter. It's the one that I use the most. I just upgraded it the other day and it only costs $4, I think, it's Ghost Hunting Tools. But when you upgrade it, so I think it only comes with a certain amount of words that will be spoken from the spirits. Okay, so I've got to go back, don't I? It's an electronic. Okay, frequencies in radios?
Yes. Yep.
This is basically a radio frequency. I'm trying to say it so that people can understand. It's sort of like a radio frequency that's understanding spirits.
So it's not actually reading out the word. You've got to try and decipher.
No, well, do you want to? Are you game to give it a go? Because that's why I thought I'd come on my channel and ask first, because EVP, some people think that it can open up portals and all of this stuff. I'm not going to say that there aren't, bad spirits and things like that. But in my experience, and I do this a lot, if I can't sleep, my partner and I will get up, he'll have his phone and I'll have my iPad and we'll both do our own EVPs. With me though, I like to prepare it. So I sit down and I write questions to ask so that the spirits can answer me back. And that's what I do. So it takes me hours to, sit there and write all questions, because I like having 20-something questions and it takes me forever. With Jesse, he just sits there and he writes all the answers out. And then what he'll do is he'll go back over it after he's finished, and just you slowly see that, you can put the words together and it makes sense. If it resonates with you, it makes sense. But this morning I turned it on. I tried to screen share because I'm hopeless. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to screen share for hours. And then, I might have to add you on Facebook. And the first word that come up was Robbie. No, Robert. And I was like, I said to my partner, the only person that I know named Robert's Robbie. The second word was fire. I don't know if you heard this before you come up on panel, but the second word was fire. So I screenshot it and I sent it to Robbie, and I was like, you're the only person that I know by the name of Robert. I don't know, this has come through on an EVP. Robbie voice messaged me back and he said, "Oh, you'd never believe it. I just put my electric massager on. He was laying in bed and he smelt smoke. He looked over and the electric massager thing caught on fire. And it was around the same time that I had done the EVP." So then, and I wasn't going to say the other bit, but Robbie came up before and said it, so I feel comfortable with saying it. Then there was two other names that, there was a heap of words that come through, but there was two other names that come through. And it was Ethan and John. So I said to Robbie, can I just ask you two more questions? Does an Ethan or a John resonate with you? And Robbie said to me that the man that he was like that he met when he was at the meet and greet or with Molly, his name was actually John. So there was like 3 words there that were just straight up. And I haven't gone through the rest, but I screenshotted it all and sent it to Robbie after he said the fire. I was like, wow. But also I did an EVP on the lady that was just up on panel. I don't know where she's gone, but Lani, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Lani. Lani's, I had a son that passed away in 2008, and I met my beautiful friend Lani, and I found out that basically she's gone through exactly the same as what I went through. She had a little boy that passed away,
Sorry.
and it was his anniversary on my husband's birthday. So I said to her, look, we'll do an EVP for, you know, his birthday. I'll try to help as much as I can to, in a way, like, I felt that she needed closure, and I felt that maybe I could help her. Lani, do you want to come up and say the rest of? Hang on, and I'll just share the link again. Sorry,
Robbie,
guys. You will probably be thinking I'm so unprofessional.
Message me your address. Robbie wants a toy kangaroo, so just message me and I'll send you one. Just on Messenger.
Okay, here's the one. Hello, beautiful.
I'm so sorry, girls. I can't imagine going through that. I've got 3 friends who have gone through that, and
Hey.
Hi, Lenny. Do you want to say what
My
happened on the
internet's
Friday
not
night?
working properly. So.
Yeah, mine's been buggering up too. StreamYard is like crap.
It's
glitchy as fuck.
And I mean, we paid for it. Like I paid for the. Yeah, we can hear you, doll. Lani?
Yeah, my internet's really not working properly because it's raining and stuff here. So sorry about that.
No,
what
you're
were
right.
you talking about? Sorry.
You're right.
I was saying about the EVP that I did on.
Yes. What were you asking?
No. I was gonna ask if you wanted to tell the rest of what happened. So I got up to the bit where I started the EVP. And then what did I send you?
Oh, it came through that my son's name came up, Isaac. And it was only a couple of days when my son's anniversary came. His anniversary is on the 25th of June. And it was only a couple of days before his anniversary.
And that's my husband's birthday.
What? 25th of June?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my husband's birthday, Lani's son's birthday, and your son's birthday.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, weird stuff. See, I'm science girl, but weird stuff keeps happening. Like, you know, I take notice of signs, and my husband's like, coincidence.
So
coincidence. And I'm like, but okay, all right, sorry, keep going. 25th. Okay.
If it keeps them cutting out, I might have to come back up and then go.
Yeah, it's cutting out again, Lani.
It's cutting out now. Sorry.
Come back.
How weird. How weird.
Because like it just keeps on.
Lani, you might have to
I'm going
try to come back
here
here.
At the moment, it's raining.
Okay, I can hear you good now.
Yeah, blah blah.
Good now.
But it can come.
Oh.
Wow.
This is what's been happening to us for the last few days. Like we've been doing the lives, and even on Urbans and here, we're both getting kicked off, which is really weird.
Yeah, it can be glitchy.
Again.
Yeah, just weird. Yeah, just.
You there, Dylan? Lani.
Yeah, it's still playing up a bit.
Well, we can hear you perfect now.
Can you girls
hear me? Yep.
You can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Where was I at?
So soon after the 25th
June, Tilly sent me a message. Yeah, no, on the 22nd or the 23rd of June,
Okay.
Teely sent me a message saying that she was doing my son's name came up, and it was Isaac, and his anniversary and the day that he passed away was on the 25th of June 2013.
Okay.
And Isaac came up on the 22nd or the 23rd of June. So it was really strange. It wasn't strange, but it was more to the fact that he was reaching out to me to let me know that he's safe and he was okay. And I never had that because he was a stillborn. Well, he wasn't a stillborn. He was a baby that was born, and he passed away a few minutes after birth. So he took his last breaths in my arms at 22 weeks when I was pregnant. So to me, it was him coming through saying, "Mum, I'm okay." He'd be 8 this year. So to me, it was like, "Mum, I'm okay. It's time for you to let me go. Like, stop worrying about me." If that makes any sense to you, like.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Like I said last night on Irvin's live, it's hard to, unless a mother has gone through it, you don't understand how it felt for me to actually get that relief and to feel that it's okay to for him to come through and say, "Mum, I'm okay."
Yep.
After all these years thinking, did I do something to make him come early, if that makes sense?
Yeah, you kind of question yourself, beat yourself up about things. What if I'd done this? What if I've done that? Like, yeah. Damn, StreamYard.
Don't worry, she'll come back in. She'll come back in. I know people are probably going to get sick of my lives because it's like up, down, up, down, up, down, but we're learning, guys. So.
It's fine. Yeah. But yeah, I'll
and I'll tell you what, hearing Lani, the relief in Lani since I've done that EVP, it's been amazing. Like, she honestly is, it's like there's been a weight lifted off her shoulders. I think she got the clarity that she needed, sort of thing. As I said to her, he'll always be.
It's valuable. It's a valuable gift to be able to give someone. You know.
And I think also, I've been through exactly the same thing that Lani has been through too. So it was. I was happy, like more than happy to help it. Oh, Lani. I was more than happy to try to help her.
Didn't bring my jumper. All right, I'm going to quickly go to the toilet.
Okay, so I just read, go for it. I just read that butterflies have hidden teeth in their tits. Really, Robbie?
Robbie, where are you getting this stuff from? 4 a.m, and that's what he's Googling.
Thank you for coming, Mitch. Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's teeth, camouflage. Wow. Butterflies are my favorite. A butterfly actually represents a baby in Australia. It represents a baby that passes away between birth and 28 days. And that's what my son, Riley, who passed away, was. So I freaking love butterflies, but I don't think I'll be getting close to any butterflies anytime soon. Might attack me with their teeth boobs. Butterflies get possessed by demons here in Denver. Well, I think I'm gonna put my Robbie's wildlife. I think I'm gonna put my trip to America on hold. That's really weird. Teeth. Are they teeth underneath its boot? You got me intrigued now, Robbie. It's going to go from a tarot and mediumship page to a David Attenborough page. Dragonflies are that's another symbolization of spirits too, and also feathers. If I'm going angry butterflies, googling. I'm gonna have to look this stuff up when we finish because I get that love butterflies. That's scary.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Just give me a jump up. What are you doing here, mate?
That's why my child bites me. Butterfly tattoo under her name on my arm.
Now, I'm just going to the toilet thinking about where are the butterfly tits?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, have they got boobs and then like teeth underneath?
Teeth in the boobs?
I know, but it sounds interesting.
Don't look at my teeth tits. How dare you? I hate this. Yay.
Lani. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Robbie, I fucking love you so much. Oh, Lani.
This be random bad down there. Robbie is Googling angry butterflies. Yes, so where were we at? EVP, is it? EVP.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I'm lost with these titty teeth.
Yeah. Trust Robbie to just throw a curveball. And so with an EVP, how many words will it spit out, or is that dependent on factors?
Well, now my app is it's my own son's name. My son that passed away, my own son's name's actually come up in an EVP that I did for myself. It's come up twice. So that and I've done EVPs for years and years, and it's since I've been up in Queensland, my son's name's come up twice. So I think the more I'm doing it and the more I'm learning sort of the questions that you can and can't ask, like it's really difficult. It is, but I don't try to do anything. I do try to do something. I try to ask questions, and the answers that I get usually they usually do resonate with the questions that I ask. Like it's quite amazing. And there's 23 people in here. I'm not sure how you guys would feel about doing an EVP, but would you like me to? I mean, if there's anyone in here that has any questions or any family members or any spirits that they want to try to connect with, now's your time, because I don't know if I will do it like on live. All right, well, Mustang Sally wants an EVP. All right, well, I'm gonna have to turn this light off because I don't know how to screen share. Well, we tried for hours today, and I just gave up this morning. So, is it okay if I sort of put my phone down, turn the light off, and we'll just go by that? All right. Can you take over for 2 seconds so that I can duck to the toilet, and I'll be straight back. My toilet's just right here, so I'm just gonna mute.
No worries.
I'll be back.
So you guys are Googling things just like Robbie is as well. Peach saw a snake biting a person's arm. I don't know what you all are Googling, but blame Robbie for that one. So what do we get? Evil butterflies. Mustang would like an EVP. Jerry, Aussie. No, can't take the Americans anywhere. Yep, sorry. So maybe we should make this Australian only stream. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know I love you, Robbie. So yeah, I mean I've never done one, but I'm happy for like whoever has, you know, someone. Mustang's got, where was yours? You lost your best friend. Your brother in April. Suddenly you have major news coming. I don't know if you wanted a question. If you had a question. Night, Robbie. He's going to go dream of killer butterflies.
Good night, Robbie. I know I'll show you guys what he just sent me. I just checked my messenger on my iPad and I can't see because this stupid light, but he's been sending me butterflies.
Aww.
But where's the titty teeth?
Yeah, where are they? I think he's.
Thank you so much for the raid, Robbie. I absolutely love you.
I think he's making stuff up. Yay! When we came in, there was 7 people. Now there's 21. Woohoo!
Thank you guys so much. Honestly, I'm gonna ask you guys in the comments if you do have questions. Okay, so it's gonna take me a while to.
So how does this work? Do you just do this one-on-one with someone, or does a person in chat ask something and you can kind of cycle through people, or how does it?
I'm just going to ask one thing. If there are spirits that you want to connect with, I don't want you to share too much information with me because I don't like going into it knowing much because you can, I don't know, people can just, you know, bung it on, I guess. But names, I'd rather use if there is someone that you're thinking of, I'd rather you not mention it in the chat or ask me the name of the person. Pretty much it's just names and like things that too much information I don't want to know, basically. April certainly. Is there a question that you'd like to ask Mustang Sally, or would you like me to do a private EVP? Because I'm more than willing to do that. Okay.
I was just going to mute and cam out unless it applied to me. I just want to be able to let other people ask
Mustang Sally, can you see my email address coming up down the bottom? If you want to just shoot me an email, darling, I'm more than willing to. I'll get back to you, like, basically once I get off the live. And the EV, you've got health and future. That's probably more so a tarot, like, because I do all different spreads. So, like, I do relationship spreads, financial spreads, health spreads, fertility spreads. So maybe it's more so a reading that you might need for those questions. All right, so at the moment, I can see that Jerry has commented. Sorry, guys, I'm just going back up through the chat. I've seen that Jerry's commented. Anyone else, if you do want to participate in this EVP or you do have any questions, yeah, try not to give me too much because I'm going to turn the app on. I'm going to turn my light off so that you guys can see. I'm going to have to try to adjust the camera, I guess. And basically, if I see a question come through, I can ask the spirits when the question comes through. Otherwise, you can just sit there and you let the words come out, which is what happened this morning and Robert and Fire. So I might just turn the EVP up on. I'm just going to let you guys know now that names may come through. Causes of death, like it just depends what comes through. But yeah, once again, if you do have questions, I can see that viewers are leaving. But yeah, I hope that you guys asked for this. So all right, now.
No, I've got yours 19 here. That's good. That's So what comes out? So the word that comes out, it might be like, say, 6 people in the chat or something and go, "Hey, that's me."
Because there's so many people in here. That's why what I'll do is I will just let the app go, and I'll just let it say the words. Now, you are going to also hear with the EVP app. You have a noise that comes out. You can't actually define the words, but it's sort of scary to start off with. It's like a grunt, or it's like I don't really even know how to explain it, but it's like like a noise like that. Sorry, guys. But so the noise will come, and as the noise comes, yeah, I'll just do this. See, I get so nervous when I do, and this is the first time that I'm doing an EVP on live too. So I hope that you guys can.
I'm here with you. It's moral support.
So I'm not trying to show you guys my boobs. I'm just trying to make it.
Do they have teeth?
Maybe. I don't know. I've got 8 kids. I've breastfed quite a few. So, all right. So basically, I've got to turn my light off. Now this is really unprofessional too. I'm gonna light a smoke up, and I usually don't do this, but this is like really a bit nerve-wracking for me because I'm not sure.
It's a habit for me. I don't know why. I just But
okay, actually, let me just clarify it a bit more. So basically, there's 18 people in chat. There could be 5 of those people in chat. Sorry, you can't see me. 5 of those people in chat could just say have an auntie or a mum or a sister or something, and just say her name's Anne. Now, if you feel that the word resonates with you, you're more than likely correct. But it's probably best to actually just let it go, and the words that come out, the more and more that comes out, the more and more it will resonate with and it's not just that. As I just said, this is my first group EVP, so I don't know if 4 different spirits are going to come out trying to connect with 4 different people, or what's going to happen. But Sassy, I got 8. Jerry, you don't so much have to ask a question. Basically, I'm just gonna let the EVP, like the app, go. The words that come out, hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully,
they might resonate with you.
As they come out. And more than likely, when the spirits are it goes. Okay. So Lanny's. I'll show you anyway. So I've got to just turn the light off. Turn that on. And what I'll show you is I'll delete my last, just put this down a bit, sorry. All right. No, it's not going to sit like that. Bloody hell. Hold up, guys. Sorry.
It's all right.
Okay.
We're with ya.
Oh, this bloody tripod's just falling now. Okay. I'll just have to hold it up. But okay, so what I'm going to do is it's not going to work. I'm going to go in and show you guys that I am deleting the words that are on there so that you guys can see that there's nothing on there. Well, basically the spirits do. They tell us what we want to know, and it's more than likely if you're really, if you really got a question that, you've been pondering, okay, now I don't know. It just changed. Manipulate, it just said then. But what I'm going to do is, shit.
So what's this that you
just
put?
Come up abortion. It just come up, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. That word's never come up for me before, so that's really weird. But what I'll do is but this clearing it could also, those 2 words that just come up. So it was abortion, bond, and manipulate. I'm going to clear them. So clear, and it clear. Oh, it clears all the words, so there's no words on there at all. And then I'm going to go back. Now I'm going to turn the volume up so that you guys can hear. Now you will be able to see. I'm going to try to set the phone up properly. Can you hear that noise? Oh, well, you can't now because it stopped. But okay. It still says abortion, but there's no words that are on there. I'll go back in. There's no words that are on the whole word history. Okay, so if you guys have questions and you don't want to ask me to ask the spirits,
Yeah, I can hear that.
okay, but listen. Oh, it's not going to. Okay, so when these green, oh, where's my finger? These green lines, basically when they go upwards, that's when that ticking noise, I guess, will start. And that's usually when the words appear.
Okay. The higher the bars are.
Yeah, and also with this app, you can also change. Oh, I'm not going to change anything because it started to. Are there any spirits that would like to connect with me or with us? Sorry. Oh, wow. Oh, can I take the comment down? All right, guys. Sorry. Oh no, where is it?
That's better. So it kind of rose a bit then and then just stopped.
Yeah, and then okay, so basically, oh shit.
What's
Okay,
going on?
I was just going to change it again, but
Right.
flight. But I don't know if you heard the noise that come out of it. I can put the speaker on so that you guys can actually hear the Oh, that's going to do it again. But there's different. Oh, I was going to say there's different frequencies. So if you're not picking up anything, you can change the frequencies and sort of try to tune in with. Are there any spirits
Nani
that
was
have
saying,
any messages?
would you like me to come up and help or?
Oh crap! I just put another comment on. Hang on, guys. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
And there's no timing to this, is there? They will just come through when they want to come through.
Hang on. Jerry just commented my past lived one connects with abortion and flight. Okay, well, Jerry, please try not to sort of love. Yeah. We'll just see if anything else comes through. But see, someone's already feeling that. And more than likely, your intuition's right. Your guts,
Yeah, that's what I have seen these before. Yeah, and so those words will kind of, you go, oh yeah, that'll resonate with you.
I might change the frequency if there's no. See, they're cheeky spirits. Come on, don't hold back. Has anyone got any questions that they'd like me to ask it while it's not going crazy? Because this is a very rare, like it hasn't said anything for a minute or so. Sometimes it will just spit words out, other times it's labor.
Wow.
Well, I'd say that abortion could that have
Yeah.
grey.
Right.
See, when it's going red, oh, intensity. Thank you, Sazzy's Nails. Okay. There is a question in the comments. I don't know your real name, so I'll just say your screen name, but is Sazzy's Nails doing her son-in-law proud? And if her son-in-law spirit is here or can connect with us at all, is there any way that he can pass a message on or give Sassy some sort of clarification that it is him? Oh wow, that was like, see, you can't hear that, but that was a real growl. Would you guys like me to put it on my speaker so that you can actually hear like the voice that comes out?
Yeah, if you can. I don't know about anyone else, but the beeping's clear. But
yeah, but it's the actual
yeah.
Okay, just give me 2 seconds. Just hook the Bluetooth up.
Oh, it's Sally.
It's the noise that it makes, that one was really, really scary. Well, I'm not having a very good night tonight. Okay, so.
All right. You're doing good.
Oh, thank you. Bluetooth.
Yeah, I've heard these before. Oh, yeah, hit the thumbs up. There we go. Crap, I want to chain smoke right now. It's just like... sorry if I sneeze. I've got allergies.
Bear with me, guys. Sorry.
Jerry, I would say that's probably more a tarot reading kind of question too. I think this is based on loved one spirit coming through, whereas life questions and that would be more tarot. Am I correct? I'm not looking out of my ass.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that is done.
But by the sounds of it, the spirit side is still applying to Jerry.
Yeah, I haven't. What have I missed in chat, guys? Sorry. These tripods aren't very good.
No, my camera is precariously on my mic. What is it?
Can you guys hear that any better? Hang on, I'll fix
okay,
it.
it's on Royal still. Okay. Yes.
Oh. Can you guys see it clear there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's perfect.
Fold. Well, Jerry, I'd more than likely say that this is this resonates with you then. Will Jesse get lucky? The EVP machine says no. I might need to change this frequency then, guys, because it's not really. You're gonna play with fire? I can turn that ticking noise off so that you can just hear the business. Jerry had another question. Would his new doctor be the right doctor for Jerry? Debate. Mustang Sally has asked, will her news be good?
Yeah, I think this is about Jerry. Abortion, manipulation,
Mustang Sally's news be good?
Labor, intensity, all resonate. Yeah.
Come on, guys, don't be camera shy.
So you were saying earlier, you said something about questions you ask and questions you don't ask.
Just joke. Miss Murder, I can't hear you.
Huh. Weird.
Hang on, it could be my headphones.
I've unmuted. Have I done something wrong? Do I need to
One second.
go back out? Go back out, come back in? It could be debatable about the new doctor. No, I was just wondering about questions that you ask and questions that you don't ask. Are there kind of questions that you...
Can you guys hear Miss Murder? Because I can't hear her.
she can hear. I'll try. I'll go out and come back in.
Oh, she's gone. Hang on. I'll share the link again. Miss Nada. Oh, yeah, there. Hang on. You can hear Miss Nada? What could I hear? Patient. Now, wasn't there a question about a doctor? I'm sorry, Miss Nada, I couldn't hear you. Yeah, I'm just posting the nope, I'm just posting the StreamYard link in the comments. Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Right. Yeah, stupid StreamYards.
Well, they can all hear you, but
Patient.
yes, I feel that this doctor is a joke. Okay, so that must have definitely been to you then. Oh crap, that must have been
Yeah,
to you
this
then,
is
Jerry,
definitely
because
for Jerry.
it was like yeah, Jerry will.
Absolutely. What I was saying when you couldn't hear me was you said before something about questions that you can ask and questions that you can't ask. Like, does that mean there's certain questions that you shouldn't ask, or
not so much that you shouldn't ask. It's more so how
you ask them.
Yeah, how you word them, sort of thing. Like you can't really bombard spirits with like really hard questions because
listener.
Yeah, you can't really, like you can ask them like with this sort of stuff. You ask the spirits like, do they know where they? Or this is what I ask them: do they know where they are? If they can identify themselves as far as names go. Like you can ask about countries and things like that. You can ask where they passed. You can sort of ask them how they passed. I don't know if you guys have heard of Shayna Peoples. Natasha Cooper covered. She's a missing person case over in America, but near where Natasha Cooper lives. But I actually did an EVP on her because this girl's been missing. I think it's like since 2012. I think. And I did an EVP with her, and I wrote out the questions, and then I had them all ready, and then I did the EVP and wrote the answers underneath the questions that I had written down asked. And basically, the questions were matching up with the answers.
Wow. So can we
even down to
Sorry.
Find me.
Oh yeah. That just gave me shivers.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find me. Can we ask this spirit to identify themselves?
Is there any way that you can identify yourself? Can you give us a name? Or all right, now this is where
this is where it's going crazy.
Calm down, guys. I might need to change the frequency because it looks like there's no. Why? Well, I just asked them to identify themselves and they said spy. So Ron, there you go. Oh, that's true. I just was speaking about Shayna Peoples, and it came up. Find me.
That's true. Yep. Ron.
I wonder if there was a Ron in the Shayna Peoples case. Can you tell us how he passed? Oh. See, I go to change the frequencies and then they start sort of stepping forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Mustang Sally, when it goes red, I've put it down to either it's the person or the spirit that's coming through has very high anxiety or something like that, or it's a demonic spirit. Like well, with this Aussie, you can just go to this button here, takes you to all the words. So after I finish this EVP, it's got the words, the times, and the dates there. So after I finish the EVP, I'll actually go back and I will write it down. I've actually got the paperwork next to me for that in a people's case too, because I wrote down a hell of a lot to do with that, only because of the questions that I was asking. And her name is Shayna Peoples. It's SHANNA and then PEOPLES. Bobby Pin, I actually did do an EVP and I was asking the spirits about summer. The answer, what I seen was 13 days. Now I think this was at day 7. And everything that comes through to me, I tell Jesse, because I suppose he's the only person that I can really talk to that, does believe me and everything else. On the 13th day, I thought that she was either going to be located or her body was going to be found or something. But it actually was the 13th day that her parents come forward and spoke for the first time. So I think that was in regards to that. But the one that I did for summer, it said, I've got it written down here somewhere. I've got so many books to read.
Expedition.
But the one with summer, everything, yeah, everything that was coming through with summer was had to do with water. What else did it say to us here? It was water, drowning, choking, and then there was something else that comes through that was really was that the one that pedophile comes through, Jesse? Is Jesse still here? If there is a person or a topic or something that you guys would want to do at this, you're in the front yard, okay?
Written.
Oh, okay. Jesse, the map. Where's that map? Yeah. So I've been trying. I mod for another channel. His name's AB. It's one of Molly. It's from Molly Gladley and Tiffany's.
Detective?
No, AB, not AD.
Oh,
AB.
right. Okay.
I'm mod for him. Well, the other night, I don't know what made me do this, and I'll keep the MVP thing going. But I was looking into this case, the Daniel Morgan case, and that's only because we just found out that we actually other. I'm about to talk about the other. Okay, I've got 2 cases here. I've got Daniel Morgan, and then on the other side is Summer Wells. The information about her that I've got here, but. Oh, hang on. I'm just going to move this. So when we found out that Daniel Morgan actually, his body was found about 20 minutes away from where we live, and we've been to the place as a family, I printed out some things, and it was just now. My printer was absolutely shit this day. I'm gonna leave the EVP up on, but I'm just gonna turn it down and move it to the side because I really want to show you guys this. And I've been trying to. I'm just gonna turn this back up here. I've been trying to get in contact with AB only for the simple fact that I think that I've got something here that possibly could help with the summer rolls. Oh shit, that was scary. Resume. I don't think they want me to move it.
They don't want you to move it.
Oh,
They want you to keep going.
yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it here. I'll move this back here. Oh. Appeal.
To what?
It's still going
to people. To people. To
step.
Move. Appeal.
Ron, appeal. Ron, the net will run. Oh shit, that just vibrated.
Momentum.
And that fully just vibrated. Like that's never happened before.
Momentum choking did. It's going off now. Momentum choking did.
Okay, now it's calmed down again because no. So I printed out all things. I bet it's gonna keep going. I think that I'll just leave it until I'm finished the EVP because middle. Oh my gosh, I think it's talking about what I've got here, to be honest. Like the ones that are coming up, like other and middle and all of this other stuff. So I printed out maps of around here, and I didn't know exactly where Daniel Morecambe had passed away or anything. But what happens is, with me, I like to get a map and let the spirits direct me to where they feel drawn to. Well, I don't know if you won't be able to see because it's in lead pencil, but right here, I drew a star.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this one, it wasn't a very good map, so I didn't really feel anything on there. But oh no, actually I did. There is a star on that one too. And if any of you are, from around where I'm from or from where Daniel Morecambe, the star that I drew is right there. You can see it.
Yep.
And then, so then I just did that was where I think part of his shoe or something was found. And then there was like an aerial view. But in all of these, it doesn't show you anything about where he was found or where he passed away. And I just labeled it on the bottom just to sort of let myself know which case it was because I've got the Summer Wells here and I've also got the Daniel Walker. I drew on both of the maps, and I didn't have my eye, the spirits led me to it. So there's the one and the second one. So it's different views. I don't know if I've got it up, but yeah, it's that way. So, and there's the second one there. We actually Googled, now my partner's on here and he can agree, he can also let you guys know because he was next to me when I did it and everything. I asked him if he could look up, because I don't know anything about aerial views or anything, but I asked him to look up the sort of aerial view of where Daniel Morecambe's body was found. And I didn't realize that both of them are showing, but both of them are showing basically the same place, but different aerial views, I guess. Jesse ended up doing what was it called, Jesse? He did it was a full thing that gave you the actual map of, gave it down to the, Jesse, help me out here.
Google Earth?
Is it Google Earth, Jesse? I don't know, but it gives the actual
street view.
It wasn't the street view. It was Jesse. Yeah, what was that thing where you looked up for Daniel Morecambe? Anyways, whatever he did, he just Googled it and then it's given him the exact thing that he had to go to when he typed it all in Google Maps or whatever it was. No, it was Google Maps. And he said to me the first one, he's like, "No, that's way off." And then he looked at it again and he said, "Hang on a second, they're the same area but different views." And then he looked rental. And then he looked into the exact spot where Daniel Morecambe's remains were found, and I basically had it spot on. So I thought that I could try. I mean, I'm in a totally different country. I don't know anything about summer wells, but I did army. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, already. Are you talking about winter? The longitude, latitude, that was it. And when he actually did the longitude, latitude coordinates, where I had drawn, and Jesse can clarify this too, where I had drawn, I had no, I just printed that. Yeah, I did not know, down to the exact spot. It was actually where his body was found. So I tried to ask the spirits to help me with Summer's case. And this is what I've been trying to get in contact with AB about, but I just don't want to send it to anyone because, yeah. But, oh, I just said something. Tease.
Tease.
Let's calm down because it's gone down. But and I don't know anything really about the Summer Wells case either. I just know that this poor girl's missing and that her family seems shady as hell. And here is, if you can see, the star. So I'm trying to get these, and I mean, I've got a whole case file thing, but I'm trying to get these sort of to, I don't know, either Tiffany or AB. If I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong, but if it could possibly help locate, this little girl, or which, this has happened to me sort of a poke.
Tease and poke. Sounds like.
And in the chat, they're talking about William Tyrrell.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've covered William as well. So we could be talking about several different cases, and any of this that comes through could be applicable to any of them.
Pretty much, yeah. And it could be applicable to all of them at the same time because, as I said, I've never actually done an EVP where there has been more than one person involved. So with all these people's energies coming in, this could, be in regards to quite a few different people. I know that Jerry said up the top, I mean, that, coincidences, I do believe in coincidences, but I don't believe in, 5 or 6 in a row.
I said this exact same thing on the missing persons case I was doing in Texas, once or twice, maybe 3 times, but what I had said was when it keeps happening 6, 7, 8, 9 times, when does it stop becoming a coincidence and become something else? Typical. Because I have a question. That girl that I was looking for in Texas, and even flew over there and went there for 5 weeks, stayed in Louisiana because it was too dangerous to stay in Texas. She hasn't been found. I just was wondering where she is, but I kind of don't know how to word it.
Are you still working on this case?
Not actively the way I was, because I feel like all leads are kind of exhausted. Again, it's like the one I'm working on in Ohio at the moment. A lot of tweakers, high meth usage, police not interested. You know, you're not worth looking for if you're a druggie or an alcoholic or anything like this. That whole typical kind of societal thing.
Role.
And no one's talking. Same with this missing guy in Ohio, Kyle Bridgman. No one's talking. There's even rewards out there, but you know, like no one is saying anything.
He
so
didn't go missing from his car, did he? Be wary.
I wish I would quit smoking too.
You just said something about who were you talking? What was his name? Kyle? Did you say?
Kyle Bridgman. Everyone called him Kyle.
Did he go missing from his car?
He didn't have a car.
Okay.
But there was a car under suspicion. Be wary. Be wary. Be wary.
Yeah, be wary.
Well, yeah, I would love.
Jerry just said, then the past loved one, all the things resonated with is my mother, and mother come up in it. So that the last one then was clarifying for sure, Jerry. So them, I believe, yes, more than likely they definitely
I think it's been Jerry.
Yeah.
But I would like to know where Lauren is, and I would like to know where this missing boy from Ohio, well, 30 he is, Kyle is as well.
Is there anything at all that I could sort of help you with in regards to those cases?
I can send you a link to one of the family members has done a really awesome Google map because the tips that the police got involved, they've searched a couple of waterways like ponds and things like that.
Yeah.
So he's done a really awesome map of where law enforcement have searched, where has been unsearched, and where family has searched. So yeah, that could be helpful if you didn't mind.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to if I can help in any way.
We're on 5 weeks now that he's been missing. He didn't go a day without speaking to his grandmother.
Outside.
Oh, I heard that too.
Well, you're asking about where
where Kyle is.
Right, yeah, where Kyle is and outside.
Yeah. So I don't know why the police are searching ponds and things like that, but obviously the tips that we're not privy to what tips they have received. But if they're searching specific areas, then they obviously have a good reason to do so. But yeah, I mean, I can basically just say, I guess what the news report said is that his grandmother, he is an alcoholic, so his grandmother kind of manages his money. He wanted to buy a video game. She gave him $80. He left. he left his medication and his phone at home. Took his wallet. Apparently his wallet was found and it's marked on the Google map. About 4 miles from his last sighting. We know the people he was with, but so I understand with you, you know, not talking about certain POIs and things like that because you don't want to, you know, kind of jeopardize anything.
Yeah.
But we just don't have any leads. Nobody's talking. There's a $5,000 reward. No, but you know, no one's coming forward. No one's, and someone knows something. He was with people, and there's a bunch of other stuff. You know, that I could tell you privately. You know,
I don't know anything about this case, but is where he went missing? Is it? I don't know what what word they'd use in America, but I'm seeing like. So I'm visualizing something at the moment. I'm seeing like a bush, like I don't know if it would be called a bush, but like is it bushy areas out there?
It is wooded area, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of wooded areas. See, the thing is, the family searched a lot more areas than law enforcement have. But they don't have the benefit of being able to go, hey, we're the police, we're going to come and search your land.
Yeah.
You know, they want to go and do a perimeter search around McKee's Pond, but McKee's is owned by McKee's Auto Parts and Services, and they've said, no, you can't come in. So if the owners of the land don't want you to search it, you're not going to be able to search it.
Can't.
So,
Yeah. But in saying that, if there's someone missing and you haven't done anything wrong and there's no one on your property, wouldn't you let whoever look for the missing person?
You would think so. I mean, I would. You
like
would.
That's suspicious to me.
And you can't trust anyone. Faster what? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would really. We never know we still don't know what happened to Lauren. She went running off in a wooded area. The police were there within 9 minutes. She was on the phone to them for like 30 minutes. And they had boots on the ground in her area and she just disappeared. So we don't know where Lauren is. We don't know where Kyle is.
With that one that you were just saying then, I'm picking up a I don't know. Maybe I might need to speak to you after this because I don't want to
lead.
I'm picking up an enforcement role that like somebody with high powers got to do with that one.
Oh, we really need to talk afterwards then.
Really?
That's the reason we got the FBI involved.
Okay. And I'll tell you what. All right. Go. Go talk. I think they're saying.
That's exactly
I think that we might need to
That's exactly why the FBI got involved.
No. With the first one, I'm feeling with that male, with the Kyle, I'm feeling, I don't know how to explain it, I don't know if they're called swampy, like it's like a wooden, I don't know, we
would say
area,
bush,
like a bush.
Americans would say a wooded area, yeah.
But in saying that there's, go on.
What does nor mean?
Nor, I think that means nor here, nor there sort of thing.
Nor, neither here nor there. Nor, but I'm trying to...
Or it could be nor to either of what I've just said too. But in the second one that you said with that girl, and then I don't know why, I don't know, I see things in my head, but when you said about Lauren, did you say her name was?
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling something to do with police, or it's a higher power, and it's been covered up very, very bad.
Yep.
And when I'm saying higher power, I'm not seeing a person in blue. I'm seeing a person in blue who is high of high.
Yep. Yep.
Called Norcal. Maybe that has got something. Are you asking about that case, Mustang Sally, while we've been talking, because I haven't been watching the comments. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm feeling that if I can get some sort of map or aerial view. See, I get pulled to places, and that's what happened with the Daniel Walker, like with both of these ones. Maybe if I can get that aerial view or some sort of view, I can sort of try to help point out where I'm feeling.
I've got all of Lauren's ping locations when she was on the phone to dispatch. It was a heavily wooded area in Panola County, Texas. And the ping locations, I can't prove it. I kind of feel like they were false pings given out by law enforcement. I can't prove it, but it doesn't fit with...
After the fact of her missing?
Yeah. Sibling.
Sorry, I'm watching the EVP, but I'm just trying to pick up on what I can pick up on. Like, she haven't told me really anything about this case. I'm just trying to see what's coming through for me. Or for these cases, I should say. But
yeah, we've just met. You don't know anything about this case, and for you to just say a huge integral part about that, because this didn't cross state lines. It didn't involve a minor child. It didn't involve anything that could warrant the FBI being brought into the case.
Yeah.
Except they did come in.
Cover up.
Because of dirty cops.
And did you say have they been searching for her?
Yeah. 3 years. Well, January 10th. Man, that day comes up a lot. That's Shanann Watts' birthday. It's the day she went missing. It's the day Jamie Close escaped from Jake Patterson. January 10th keeps coming up. It's the day she went missing, 2019. So I went over there for 5 weeks in October 19. Anger. Who are you angry at?
And look at the red.
Yeah.
Is this in regards to either of the cases that Miss Berta and I are talking about at the moment? Thing.
You're angry at a thing.
And is it the Jeanette Harms case that you were just Janine Harms case that you were talking about, Mustang Sally? Because with the sibling, to me, that's not resonating with anything that I'm asking about. So
I'm not sure
maybe
about that
is.
Damn, I seriously feel like I'm chain smoking. Yeah. 2019, what I was just talking about.
With either of those cases, is one of them or either of them, or I don't know why I'm picking up Lauren more so than, what was the other fellow's name?
Kyle.
I'm picking up Lauren more so, but either of these cases where they've both been missing from, are they located near a jail or a prison? Like, is it? I don't know why I'm saying like inmate. Like, so I'm seeing behind bars. So it could be, I don't know. In Australia, we've got like the Villawood detention. I don't know if it's something like that or if it's something like a jail.
I would
But
have
I'm seeing
to
like
Google that. Is anyone? No one's really going to be familiar with Northeast Texas. Hang on.
no. Okay, well, it just said no, so I think that might be to me. That might have just answered my question.
No.
Well, I don't know why I'm feeling like a
Sorry, I've got to.
How can I explain? I'm feeling like a prison, a jail, like a detention center.
Jailers, not. Hang on, I gotta get. Oh my god, I gotta clear my freaking desk.
Oh,
No, okay. Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm just adding. I'm.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh, you're back. And you're gone.
Oh shit, my phone's got a drop. I'm sorry. Oh,
Okay,
Lani,
so,
I just added it all.
Yeah, Mustang could be hidden anywhere. Oh,
Even what Jesse just said. Then a mental institution. Yeah, well, it could. I'm seeing like a. I don't know that I'm picking. I'm not so much picking up like criminals. I don't know, but it's like a.
She wasn't a nurse, but she kind of worked with patients. But I'm kind of feeling like this is Lauren and not Kyle too.
I'm picking up like the female entity definitely. But I don't know. I'm gonna stick with like a prison, like a. Oh, I don't know. And see, usually when things like these come through, like it's a very, very strong feeling though. Hey,
Thanks,
Ronnie.
Jesse. Sorry, I just saw that message.
Oh, Ronnie. Serena dead at being.
Is it her Wi-Fi or something? Could she? Can you put?
I think it's because she's having a storm at the moment. Like she's in a storm at the moment.
Okay. Perceive. I'm just wondering if that you coming through, Lauren.
Either one of these cases is located to a prison, as in there is I'm not so much picking up criminals.
Prison nearby, or
either a prison nearby, or I just thought in my head then it could be that they were held prisoner. Like it could be with the spirits. You've got to think outside the box sometimes. It's not what they're saying. Yeah, sometimes you've really got to think around it. And first I seen the wood, like the woods and all of that, and then I'm seeing a jail, but I'm seeing jail, police.
That came up.
I don't know if in America, I don't know even in America if they've got like we've got in Australia, they've got like the cells in the police. They've got like the holding cells in the police stations.
Yeah, they do, because it came up a lot. And there's that is the first time I said, when we were talking about coincidences and about saying at what point does it stop being a coincidence and being something else. During that investigation, if anyone supported me on my Facebook page, supported me during the lives, on the channel, made a comment, anything like that, within 24 hours, without fail, you would hear back from that person saying, I just got pulled over by Penola County Sheriff's Office. I just got pulled over by the state troopers. I just got pulled over by the Texas Rangers. And this happened to no less than 11 people. And they were put into a jail cell overnight for some infringement or another.
There you go. Cells. But I wasn't feeling prisoners. I was feeling like as the cells, but without the police station would. Yeah, I'm understanding that.
Holding cells.
Yeah, holding cells like where there are cotton.
Some of these words are not easy to.
No, Jerry, I said from before we started asking questions that I believe that the words that you had said resonated with you. I'm sorry if we're not paying attention to those in chat.
Sorry, Jerry.
With my gift, though, and I'm going to say this, and I'm not meaning to be rude or not meaning to sound rude, but with my gift, if I pick up on something else, which, I've got things that are coming to me, like coming to me, not through this, they're actually coming, into my head. So I'm trying to work through that, but
they're not going to specifically, it's not going to like be a straight train track, is it? It's going to sometimes.
And that's what I said from the start, like with how many people in here.
Yeah. It could just go.
And I'm not feeling like I'm not getting words, about these cases. I'm actually getting vision. So I'm, I'm sorry, Jerry, though. I'm pretty sure that Jessie had dropped my email before. If you all prisoner clothing is 100%. If you shoot me an email, I'll more than happy to, try to help you or do a personal review or something.
Definitely give you aerial view of this wooded area in Texas. I feel like it's Lauren. I just don't know the right questions to ask. I just jump.
Whoa! And that fool screams then.
If this is Lauren, did you jump to the Sabine? Did you jump to the river? Lonnie.
Go, okay.
Work out.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Oh, we can hear you now. Yeah, we can.
Hey. Oh my God! This whole time I've been trying to get on, and it's just driving me up the wall. Hey,
You poor thing. Dwindle.
I've been
I just
getting
nearly got 7
crazy
years bad luck. I just
too.
dropped
Hey.
him. No, Jerry, please. If you have any more questions that you want me to ask, like I'm trying. Oh crap! Now you can see that light. I'm sorry, Jerry. I should probably be paying more. This is pissing me the hell off now. I should be paying more attention to chat. But when things like this happen, see, I'm not just a psychic and I'm not just a medium. I also sort of am a clairvoyant too. So when I see things, I try to sort of, I don't know, go ahead. I try to push on what I'm seeing. Pardon?
I was going to say, if Lani's in now, she can continue telling her story. I can field chat for you.
Hung.
Yes, Aussie, Lauren Thompson. Hung.
I'm fine. I'm just here, just trying to work out how to use my internet. I'm storming here, so it's really hard for me to get on. So I've been trying this whole time. I've been trying to get on. And it's just frustrating.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, don't be sorry. It's going crazy tonight, and it's only like 9:45.
Yeah, I don't usually do EVPs this early, but
oh, it's gone.
Experience.
I mean, the Lauren Thompson case, there's a lot more happened in it than just a missing person case. Several women came forward. Obviously, they've kept their privacy protected. All naming the same group of men in a sex trafficking ring. Being moved through East Texas over to Shreveport, Louisiana. And so we thought that's the reason the FBI got involved, but the FBI got involved because of a crooked cop. So when you said that, I was like, oh shit. Because I did a video, I didn't go down too well with law enforcement, called Crime, Corruption, and Castaways in Carthage.
Yep. Yeah, I'm feeling what I was picking up, like the visuals that I was picking up, and in my head, and that Miss Bird definitely.
If this is Lauren, I would love to know if she knows who was involved in her disappearance. Was it
Key? Who has a key? Who locked people in cells?
The jailer.
Yep.
No. I know she's not up the set. I think what T was saying was it's not interfering. It's just there'll be a jump all over the place. From it'll go wherever it's going to go. I will be back in a minute.
How's your EVP going, Lani?
I was getting heaps of stuff. I sent it through to your messenger.
Big.
There's a few things as soon as
I can't read it until I get off the
you can't. Yeah. As soon as you said William, it went red and it started saying all these stuff. I can't really remember until I get off. And I don't want to turn my iPad on because it will stuff up again. But yeah, I sent it through to you, and as soon as you said William, it started going red. And it
Sorry, Lonnie, I don't mean to drop you. I don't mean to bump you off there, but Jerry just jumped in then and said that Randy couldn't find his car key. It all resonates. Well, Jerry, it's definitely. I think that you need to try to contact me. Get in contact with me off YouTube so that possibly I can do a one-on-one EVP with you, or somehow try to answer your questions. Because I really want to help you know. Broad. Sorry, Lonnie.
Sorry, did I miss a word before that? Broad.
Jerry just said that Randy couldn't find his car key, so it does all resonate. So I've just said to Jerry to get in contact with me off YouTube because it's so hard with with other spirits, you know, possibly being able to jump in and present.
It could come back. It could bounce back to Jerry again.
Randy has very broad shoulders and was a big guy. It just said big and broad, and now says present.
And okay, key.
And Jerry's talking about Randy, and it said present like after. So it's basically given Randy's description, and now it says present. So I think that he's identifying himself to you, present. Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the.
All right, hang on a second. I'm just gonna grab my pen. I'm just gonna write this because once I get off here, I will. Jesse, can you drop my Facebook? Oh, there you go. Jerry, are you right with just shooting me an email because Jesse's just dropped my email address. If you want my Facebook, I'm more than happy to Randy Lynchwood and Kansas. What are you doing? And I'm just gonna write your name down, Jerry, just so that I know that who this is in regards to, because I really want to try to help. I honestly believe that a lot of, as I said before, coincidence. Yeah, I do believe in coincidence, but not when there's coincidence after coincidence after coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep. At some point, it's come on.
So I've written that down, Jerry. If you can either send me an email or go onto my Facebook or even my tarot page. Oh, rubber. Even my tarot page, which is Ms. T. Lee's Tarot and Mediumship on Facebook. Either way, I will get back to you 100% as soon as I can. Okay, I'm going to just write Jerry's name down. I might just add you once I get off you, Dylan. At the moment, I've got both of my devices being occupied with one filming the other. But I promise you, just look out for Tam Lee, Jerry. My name on Facebook is Tam Lee. Exposure.
Well, we did a lot of that with law enforcement in Texas. But if we are still on Jerry, it could be resonating. Second.
Well, you just said two options and it said second. I'm honestly saying that
Jerry.
He was accused of racing rubber tires and faster. Jerry, this is definitely what you're talking about, darling.
I just gave two options. And
yeah.
Randy.
You there, Lani?
Yeah, I'm still here. I just have to hold my phone like in a certain spot.
Way so that you get
I was
reception.
going to cut out. Yeah.
Okay, exposing that this is a cover-up case. Jerry, I guarantee you that I don't know what time it is where you are, but it is nearly 10 p.m. here. I will be ending this live very, very soon because I haven't eaten dinner myself. I'm really, really hungry. I'm thinking about going and bringing pizza or something.
I'm going to look into this too for you, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm most definitely. I think I'll be having a feed and trying to get in contact with Jerry ASAP.
Cold case, right?
Do you mind giving me your what would you rather me contact you on, Miss Murder? Would you rather me contact you on Facebook or through email? Or do you want to contact me?
Hang on, I think I just went. Oh no, because I just went cut and paste that. No. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'll flick you an email now.
All right. I won't be able to open it until I get off, but yeah, it's at least it's there. I'm just going to ask the spirits, is there any last messages that you have to try to pass through to us before I end this here? But in saying that, it's only 10 o'clock. Once I have a feed, I don't know what time it is where everyone else is, but once I have a feed and make sure that the kids are asleep and everything else, which would be probably 10:30, 11 o'clock versus, it says. I'm more than happy if you guys would want me to continue with the EVP and coming back on. I think I just got your email, Linda.
Yep. Yeah, just send you my Facebook too so we can connect.
Thank you.
Jerry,
I'm more than happy. Versus destination.
Yeah, I'm still awake for a bit. My sleep is all over the place. Like I said, at the moment, I'm working on Ohio time, so it's
Well, I'm not sure if I've got any ink left in my printer because the last time I used it was very faded. But I'm going to try to get these aerial views or whatever you've got off you so that I can print it out and see if I can try to.
Yeah, I'll send those through. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
Flick that email through just quick and. But yeah, ping locations.
Cocaine was at the party, and apparently blow means cocaine. So
yeah, cocaine was at the party. Sandra, no, I'm in Brisbane. I'm between Brisbane and Ipswich. I'm in Queensland, Australia. And
you know what, Miss Murder, if need be, we could actually, we're not too far away. We could, even meet personally to try to, get down to something with this case.
We could, yeah. Because my brother and sister-in-law are on the Sunshine Coast, so we're kind of often going up that way. Effect.
I had to do an urban pizza doing like, you know what, I was only thinking that, but I can't order pizza because I've got to get off here to get on my phone to ring pizza. So elaborate. I just did elaborate. Wow, this really seems to be yes, you could go. Yes, you could. I'll look after the kids while you go, Miss Haley. Oh, thank you, babe. Well, there you go, Miss Murder. He's just giving me the thumbs up. And Jerry, honestly, the more and more you say, oh, I think my camera's going to fall. The more and more you say, I'm honestly believing that. I think that there's a few cases that I might need to put my little mind to.
Just don't overdo it. Don't overextend that brain.
Once I get, honestly, ooh.
Sorry.
Oh, nobody just touched that, and that just feel jumped.
Don't emotionally
What's wrong, Lovey?
put yourself in. Don't emotionally put yourselves into it, because that's when you know. Don't emotionally put yourselves into these cases, because that's when you get. You know, you need to think of your mental health as well.
I can testify.
Oh no, Lani, and I definitely do. But in saying that, if with this, I class it as a gift. I really do. You know, at first it was like a curse, but I class what I have as a gift because, for fuck's sake, when it comes down to seeing things and that, I won't stop until I actually get to the bottom. So with what's just happened with me and Miss Murder, and straight away I was connected to the case. Like, is that say?
Sovereignty.
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't be a friend if I didn't say that, though, Tam.
No, and I love you to death.
I agree with you. Like, don't overdo it to the point where you're just emotionally gonna, because I know that feeling, and it's not nice.
That's why I had to walk away from the Watts case, because I got emotionally involved in that, and I had to walk away.
When you get emotionally invested like that, you have to.
Thank you for joining us, Mustang Sally. Yeah, with the Watts case, I'll tell you what's really, really coincidental there for me. Bella's birthday is the same birthday as my son Bo's. Cece's was, what did I say? Journalism? Oh, journalism.
Journalism?
Yeah, I'm trying to read it backwards. Sorry, guys.
That's my side.
My son Bo had the same birthday as Bella. Cece had the same birthday as my older son, just a year older than Bo, and they passed away on my son who passed away's anniversary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just these weird date linkages.
Yeah.
You know, like immediately, like from the beginning, it's your partner and my son have the same birthday, so 25th of June, and then and this.
The three of us up on panel, yeah.
Yeah, the three of us on panel on 25th of June, and then, like I said, 10th of January, Lauren went missing. That's Shanann Watts' birthday. Yeah, and Jamie Kloss, I also covered. That was the day she escaped and was found. And that date just keeps coming up as well. Journalism. More reporting, more digging.
Well, what's weird with me with the Watts case is Christopher Lee Watts.
Yeah.
But my ex-partner was violent towards me, and his name was Christopher Lee. And there's other things too that I won't get into, which was probably similar to the Watts case as well. So that's what got me into the Watts case, and I had to emotionally walk away from it because I was just getting too involved in it, and it was affecting my my life, and it was affecting my kids' lives. So I had to walk away. So
yeah, and it can affect your mental health. It can affect you emotionally, and then that can manifest, into physical kind of. I get like physical, like psychosomatic anxiety pains.
Yep.
If you go too much into it. So I get you, sister. Gotcha. Totally.
Yeah.
Fuck, I feel like I'm chain smoking right now. What do you want to do
Sandra,
about
I'm going to try to help Jerry. I'm going to try to help Jerry as much as I can, Sandra. So
yeah,
honestly, I do my word when I say.
I did not realize, Jerry, that this is 32 years cold case. 1988.
Oh, wow. I was 3.
I was 12. And he was 17.
Even journalism resignates. Inquiry.
Okay. I grew up in just journalism being just interested. I grew up in a journalist household. Like, I lived in radio stations. My dad was news director for Sky News. So
Any of these cases, like the 2 that you've been talking about, Miss Murder or Jerry, has that case, have they got an open inquiry at the moment, or that you guys know of?
I don't know about Jerry's, but both Lauren's and Kyle's are still open, ongoing investigations. Jerry, what have they done with yours?
Which would mean they would be making inquiries into the investigations, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Or does this mean they want us to make inquiries?
Well, hey, we're already halfway there.
Do you want us to make more?
Sharp. Aussie, we sure will.
Yep.
I mean, we can just do, like, if you guys enjoy this, which, I mean, we've been on here for 3 hours now, so obviously you guys do enjoy this. I didn't think that many people would get, I didn't think,
Cool.
I didn't think that many people would really get into this, because a lot of people do think that, I'm communicating with demonic entities and whatever they wish to think. But we can, if you want, do maybe a case every couple of days. Like, we can do an EVP on a case that you guys request.
Yeah.
So, and pretty much I'd rather go into cases, as I said before, not knowing anything about the case, and just let the spirits, answer the questions that you guys ask, because
then the trolls can't come out and go, you read that.
Yeah.
You saw that.
Yeah. And one thing I can tell you guys, I don't, besides the Summer Wells case, I really don't, and I haven't followed me American cases. So these cases that you guys are talking to me about, I do not know anything about whatsoever, which is more intriguing for me.
Yep.
Okay, hang on a second. So, all right, Aussie just requested, and I'm going to write your names down too, so that when I address these lies, I can say who has requested them.
Who do you want us to call?
Inquiry, call.
Who do you want us to call?
Oh, wow. Read what Jerry just wrote down. See, everything is, it really is all resonating.
Inquiring? It was a year ago when
Okay, so Aussie. Who killed, oh shit, I think my phone's going to fall again. Who killed Teresa? Holt, I think.
The state of Texas alone has more missing persons than the entirety of Australia. Granted, the population is 6 million more, but North.
I think that I'm pretty sure Jerry said before. Oh, was it?
Was that NorCal? What, or Nor before?
Jerry, don't be sorry, darling.
No, Jerry, don't. It's all right. We're here for you. Someone said something before about North, I thought.
Yeah, so did I.
Sometimes I get mixed up. Sorry.
But in saying that, this could also be directions of where the person is. North.
Ian. Who's Ian?
You know what? I'm not going to end this live, guys. I'm just going to... Do you mind if I mute and go and order pizza and let you just read the words or just answer the comments and that? And I'll be back in about...
I'll drive it for you if you like. Just people don't mind.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Berta. Thank you.
You just go do what you have to do.
I'll be back in a minute, guys, but I'll leave the camera on.
Okay. So, don't mind me, guys. It's funny when I'm not in a live or on a panel or whatever. I'm not doing this. And then the bad habit comes out. But anyway. Alani. Oh, you need the better internet in there. And be like, what time will he be playing till? The guy you think was involved lived the first house north of the party. Okay. Does the name Ian resonate at all? Was there an Ian involved? Randy, is Ian involved somehow? I don't know. I guess less until midnight. Oh, I remember those days. And kind of like I miss those days, but I'm kind of glad mine's married now and moved on. So, my Pokemon raid group is going off. They must have just woken up. Oh no, it's my Netherlands. Oh, it's my Amsterdam crew. So it's lunchtime. Less what? I'm kind of just like thinking out loud because I know T's muted. So device. Ian, North, less, device. And Jerry, any of this search? Device search. But this was 1988. What device are we talking? What could be? What? When I think of device, I guess we're modern. I'm thinking phones, tablets, computers. Those weren't around. Device search. Search what? What device? Sorry, they still go. It's the same cigarette. They just keep going out. Because I have a habit of lighting them and then going off on a tangent and talking about it. We could still be going here at midnight at this stage. But I'll leave it up to two. House. Device. Search house. Sandra, yeah. I don't know. Did they have a list of names of who was at the party? I'm not sure.
I'm back, guys.
So Ian, North, device, search, house. Wow, Jerry. And it came up, device, search. I'm like...
Decline. That's what I was just going to say about Randy's phone, but then thinking back 30 years, I don't think 30 years ago they had mobile.
1988. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we think device, we think phone, tablet, computer. 1988.
Oh, it could be a tape recorder.
Maybe a cassette play. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to think back to when I was 12. What devices did we have? Assistant. Like an accomplice? The house was burnt down a week after the party. It was set on fire.
So the evidence would go, unless the body... Was the grounds of the house searched? Like, did they rip up, the yard or...
Was the
because this person's coming through to ask. This person's coming through to ask for a reason, and with all the words that are coming through, and the more that Jerry keeps saying, it's like this spirit needs help, and yeah, it's reaching out. And there's just so much that, it more than over resonates with what Jerry's been saying. And I'm feeling I'm more linked than just a friend at a party. I'm actually feeling like that name had something. What I'm picking up is that name had something to do with a family member of the spirit, or
Yeah, the phone.
Yeah, the phone. Yeah. And it had in Australia, the ring ones where you had to...
The rotary dial.
Yeah.
Powerful. Assistant, powerful.
The first house north of the party is where the guy lived that we think was involved.
Is that the house that was burnt down? Possibly to hide evidence?
Solution. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to...
He declined the drugs. The police declined so much help. Yeah. I know that.
We feel it was covered up by the police. Powerful people as in police. Maybe I was off and actually... Was there a jail or a prison located near where Randy went missing or where Randy lived, Jerry? Initial.
It happens. I also went to Illinois for some victims advocacy on Tyler Smith case in Galesburg. And that was really a police cover-up too, I believe.
So there are a few cases with police like involvement or police cover-up, and I mean they wouldn't need to be covering things up if there was no police involvement.
Jerry, are there any jails, prisons,
guys.
Gravity, any jails or prisons nearby?
To where Jerry either lived or went missing.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Was it? Yeah.
But then I'm not picking up full criminals, so I'm thinking more so. Can you see that? Yeah. I'm thinking more so maybe it could be, the police cells.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder why it keeps falling. I broke the back of the tripod.
Oops.
Whoops.
The ones they think had involvement are in prison for other cases.
Jail?
Yep.
Sorry, guys, I'm looking for some socks because my feet are friggin' freezing.
Generate. Samuel. Who is Ian? Who is Samuel?
Also, as I said about thinking outside the box, with name relations too, it could also have to do with family members of the missing people. It could also not just be first names. It could be middle names. It could be surnames.
Right. Yep.
Ian and Samuel are both more so first names, but.
Yep.
Tourist. Okay, were any of the people that we have mentioned on tonight's live that are missing were any of them tourists at the time of them going missing, or
no?
Have any people that have been mentioned in the cases been tourists or were touring at the time of the disappearance? Like there's
it could mean a transient person. As in I'm not a tourist in the sense of I'm going here for a holiday. It could be, I don't know, tweakers in America, like
Mark.
transit. Oh, that may not necessarily be a name.
That could even relate to, I mean, there could have been a mark on the floor where, like that could,
or a mark on the body. Like
that's why when I do the EVPs, I feel probably more comfortable. Like at the moment, I mean, I've been doing EVPs for years, but at the moment, I still haven't done it enough in a group to be able to determine who it is sort of relating to. So I'm sorry that I can't sort of pinpoint it any more than I can.
I mean, it could be a name too. Ian, Samuel, Mark. I mean, but Jerry's saying that the words are resonating, so.
I mean, it could even be detectives on the cases, at the time of the, like, it could, there's so many different things that it could relate to.
She said mark on the ground in a couple of places.
Well, that could be what the mark was.
Yeah.
Oh, battery low. Wow, that just drained it.
Faster.
Again. Oh, thank you, Aussie.
That came up before, didn't it?
Yep. Faster. So they're trying, maybe, to me, that's trying to tell us, come on.
Randy was here, was written in the dirt, marked in a cave where someone said Randy was killed.
Could that be someone has written that to sort of throw the police or whoever off? Thank you, Jesse. Good morning, I'm a Kalula. Why?
Why? Why was that written?
A guy that has been mentioned in the case is named Mark too. Is Mark possibly in jail?
Oh, someone's getting faster.
Oh.
Do they really want to push this through? Sandwich?
Sandwich. Well, Jesse just said food in the comments.
It's getting cold.
How are you feeling about this how are you feeling, Jerry, about this EVP? Like, yeah, I'm definitely agreeing with you that it definitely does resonate with you. But how are you feeling in
Mark is
regards
in
to
jail.
the answers that we're getting? Yes, Mark is in jail. Okay, that's what I was picking up then. How are you feeling in regards to the answers to these questions, Jerry? Because I can guarantee that these definitely, from all the answers that from all the feedback that you've given to me, I was definitely off track to start off with, thinking that maybe it was Miss Murder. But then in saying that, it could be like, yeah, the woods and that I picked up, like that's But can you ask where can we find his body? Okay. Are the spirits able to help us locate where Randy's body is, or give us some sort of hint or clue as to they've calmed down, they've oh, and then they come back. Jerry, can I ask or can I ask either of you, Miss Murdoch or Jerry?
Mm-hmm.
I just got like a visualization of like a water tank, like a big water tank, like a circle. I'm picking up a water tank, so I don't know much about America, but I'm just picking up like a big sort of water tank. Was there a big water
I
tank
know the
either
ones you
on the
mean.
property?
Yeah.
Was there a water tank on the property that Randy was at, or was there a water tank in either of the cases that you're talking of?
I would have to
Because I'm seeing a huge, and it's.
I just need to bring up these coordinates.
I'm seeing a huge water tank, but I'm also seeing like a big dirt gravel like. I'm not seeing many houses like on the sides. Like it's mostly like a bushy area. It doesn't seem to be a big sort of community. I mean, it's bush and a lot of like trees and things like that. But I'm seeing a huge water tank, and then I'm seeing like a big gravel dirt, like huge long road. Like this is yeah, it's like country. I don't know. This is
not that I can tell. This actually looks pretty open to me. No. Not for Kyle. And Lauren was missing like in like a really deeply wooded area.
It was on a dead end gravel road out in the country. Okay. It has been said that he was put into a barrel and thrown in the river. I'm not. It's not. Oh no. This is more so like like a big sort of water tank that's I've got one, like what I'm visualizing. I've got something very similar in my backyard, but it's 11 o'clock at night, so I wouldn't be able to show you right now. But like a water tank. So like what, like on big properties, they don't have, like they've got the water tank. Maybe it fills up by the rain. Sorry, I'm really bad at describing things, but yeah, I'm seeing like a big sort of water tank. And it feels like it's at like, it feels to me like it's at the back of, and when I say farm, I don't mean
I
like
know you're having
McDonald's.
I know you're having trouble with your screen share, but hang on.
Yeah.
Let's just do it this way. You do mean I'm gonna crop it, but anyway.
Welcome back, Rachel. And I'm picking up like on like a sort of like a farm property.
Do you mean something like that?
Yes, that's it. That is it. Same color and everything.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to crop it, but yeah, without screen share, that's kind of.
Thank you so much for that.
That's all right.
Yeah, like a water tank like that, and I'm feeling that it's. Was this part of the house? Okay, so sorry, I'm just like trying to put all this together. So Randy was at a party before he went missing. Is that correct?
If I go back, that's gonna go. Fuck it.
I know some people had to bring in water in a water tank. I'm going to just say, if this water tank is okay, so he was at a party, so that yes, and there was 100 people. So I'm gathering that this wouldn't have been a small house like what I live in. Or well, I don't live in a small house, but it wouldn't be like a normal size. So this, I'd say a property. Is that correct? Like it was. I don't know the different terms in America, but like a farm. I'm not picking up animals. Thank you, Jesse. I'm just gonna finish this off and then I'll come out and eat, Bob. I'm not picking up like animals as far as cows and maybe I am.
See, when I think of water tower, I think of these big ones, American water towers. I think of these big ones really high up with like the long legs kind of thing. I can't hear you now. Crap. Hello. Welcome. Just me. Food. Oh, gosh. I should have made these things I was going to make. I need food too.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Stupid StreamYards.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yes. God,
Okay,
it's cold.
so yeah, I had
Alexa,
to put my
what's
dressing
the
gown on.
temperature?
Okay, hang on. Bonfire
Alexa,
party,
what's the
yes,
temperature?
a lot of property, but no farm animals on the property then.
11 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
Tonight,
wow.
expect a low of 5 degrees. Have a good night.
No, I won't. Not with 5 degrees, I won't. Thank you.
So you said there weren't animals on the property then. Do you mean there are now? Because I wasn't picking up animals, but then I'm picking up like I don't. But what I'm feeling is there's this water tank or whatever it's called that's on now. I'm telling you now, they've died down. I don't think there's going to be anything else that comes out of it now due to the spirits have definitely backed off. The water tank. I'm sorry, guys, I'm jumping from here to there, but with the water tank, the property that I'm seeing has something to do with the water tank, and I'm feeling that the water tank has something to do with the disappearance.
You said your screen share is not working?
No, we don't know how to do it yet. We're still learning. So I'm going and getting, see, I've got an iPad. I've got an iPad and a iPhone. I'm going and buying a laptop this week, or Jesse's buying me a laptop this week, so that
Can you add that to the stream?
Can I add? Hang on 1 second.
Backstage?
Oh, no. See, there's not an option for me to screen share. All I've got down the bottom is mic, cam, guest.
No, but see where I am, Miss Murder?
Yep.
And next to that, can you accept that?
Can I accept that?
You know how you've added me into the show from backstage?
Yeah. Hang on. There's a Miss Murder. Yeah, hang on. I just kicked myself out, so I don't.
That's all right. We'll work it out another time. Yeah. Yeah, you need to eat and drink. Yeah. So if you want to end the stream, that's fine. We'll do what's best for you.
Yeah, I think I will, because this is on 1% at just time again. And as I said, it's still same sandwich, and see how it's back down.
Yep.
I will definitely, now, I'm just going to let you know what I've written down. Put my back on my face. Just from tonight's live with Jerry, I've written down, I've written down the Randy case. This is something that I definitely will get in contact with you sometime tonight, early tomorrow morning. And I've written your name underneath that, so that was Jerry. And Aussie, you asked who killed Teresa Halbach, I think it is. I will. If you guys can add me on Facebook, then I will be able to private inbox it. Like with you, Miss Meta, I'll email you back. But if you guys can add me on Facebook, it's Tam Lee, and I'm pretty sure that I changed my profile photo to the same photo that I've got on YouTube. If you add me on Facebook, we can talk more so behind the scenes, so we know exactly how to address the EVP when we do these cases. This is something that I really think that I think this is a whole new segment on my channel, like and especially seeing the results that have just come through, like that was amazing. So I want to thank you guys all for coming over. I love Robbie to death. I can't thank him enough for
Yay, Robbie, look what you did.
Miss Murder, it was lovely to meet you. Like, honestly, I think that this is definitely going to be a friendship that's going to, I'm going to get in contact with you. I'll email, definitely.
Stuff. Yeah.
And not being too far away from each other too. That works out quite well.
Yeah, that's good. And we're not in Sydney. So
how do I spell my Facebook name? So it's TAM is my first name, Tam, and my surname's Lee, L-E-E. And I'm just going to quickly go through. Miss Murphy, thank you so much for being on my panel. You were a dead set gem tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Jesse.
We've got one mutual friend together.
Who's that?
Found you easily.
Robbie?
Yes.
Okay, so Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Jerry. I will be contacting you very, very soon, darling. Thank you, Rachel. Lani, I love you.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're more than welcome. But I want to actually make this an ongoing thing. Like, this is something that
Yes.
I really loved having you on panel, and yeah, the spirit seemed to want to cooperate perfectly tonight too. So that was that's
they're
a
cooperating.
really good thing. So obviously we're a good group of people, I guess, because most
You
times
just gotta go find them. Yeah, I see. Because I
exactly.
don't deal with the bullshit and the drama, and that I just don't tolerate it.
Yeah.
On my channel, I like it to be just a safe, happy environment for people to have their own voice. And if they can't speak, I'll be their voice. So that's the whole reason I started the fucking channel. So
and like when I started my I've been wanting to get into I've been wanting to get into YouTube, not so much. I didn't know what I wanted to do, if I wanted to do the spiritual side, because I really thought I would cop hate. I really did. And I have copped nothing but people I got one troll, and that was on my first live, and it was, I think they called me fake and a phony or something. And it was like, well, explain how I do what I do then. Like, you know, I didn't really know where I was going to take off. And then with all the crap that's been going on, with the true crime, I've just stepped back. Like, I haven't done a live for 2 weeks now. I've just been like, you know what?
Yeah, I've had to take a break this year just because it's just mentally exhausting.
And that's exactly what you were saying before. It was actually mentally getting to me. And the thing that was getting to me was that I'm letting people from America and from other places that I'm never even going to come across in real life affect me to the stage where I'm actually getting anxiety and I'm feeling sick, and it's not worth it. Like, doing what I'm doing here and being able to try to help people, especially with cases like this, and knowing that I've done this before, and this is how I got into the mediumship side of my whole channel and everything. Knowing that I actually have done it and sort of have worked with the police and that, like, I believe more so that's why I was, sort of introduced to YouTube. And I think that's why I came across Robbie. And I think that's why I've come across a few other creators like now yourself. So I appreciated having you on my panel so much tonight. Thank you so, so much.
That's okay.
It's Saturday night here, so I'm thinking I might continue this tomorrow, since it was such a like it worked out a lot better than what I thought it would, put it that way. I hope you all have a lovely night. Miss Murder, I will email you, or actually inbox me. You just added me on Facebook, so inbox me. Lani, I will send you a message after I finish eating. Jessie, I love you so much, baby. Oh, Miss Murder, can you let us know what is it called? Your channel called Miss Murder?
Yes.
So it's just your name?
Yep, Miss Murder.
All right, guys. Well, the 12 people that are in here, I want you to all go over and do like a Robbie raid, but we'll do a Miss T Lee raid on Miss Murder and sub to her channel, and hopefully I can work with Miss Murder again in the future.
Yes.
But I'm going to let you all go. It is 10:43 on Saturday night here in Queensland. I love you all, and I'm so grateful for you all being here.
Thank you for everybody. Chat's been awesome. You guys are awesome.
If really you do want an EVP done, or do want reading, okay, so I'll just say, like, with my readings, with my mediumships, I do charge for the mediumships. I won't sort of do where I am at the moment. I won't do free mediumships, just as to how I explained how much it drains me, and what really relates to the mediumships. With my tarot readings, through my business, I do pay tarot readings, but I also come on here and I do free tarot readings. Just look out for, I guess, the posts that I put on YouTube, because I'll just get up one day and think, you know what, bugger it, I'm going on, and it will just be a spontaneous thing. So if you ever miss me and you do, I mean, it's better getting things for free, isn't it? But if you ever miss me and you do want a reading, and I guess you're willing to pay for it, or that, My email address is going down the bottom of the screen. As I said before, my Facebook name is Tam Lee, and my Facebook, what is it called? My Facebook page, my business page name is the same as what my YouTube name is. So it's Miss T Lee, Tarot and Mediumship. I do 15-minute tarot readings for $15, 30 minutes for $30. They were my two deals. I do self-care cards for $10, like a self-care reading for $10. Soul's Journey readings for $10, and then my mediumships for an hour, it's $60. So if any of you are interested and miss me on here or whatever, I've just plugged my business page and everything else. Other than that, I hope you all have a beautiful night. Once again, thank you all so much. Miss Murder, you are the bomb, and it's lovely to meet another Aussie.
Yes, good.
And I love you guys all. Thank you so much. And I guess I'll
Night,
speak to you
guys.
tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss Murder.
Thank you.